You can measure the size of an elephant. You can clock the speed of a cheetah, but you can't quantify the heart of a kings, queens, and in-betweens. Welcome to Dr. Boxing Talk. Stream starts now.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. If I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, 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 what it do, what it do, what it do on this good, great, I would say bright morning, but it's dark right now. It's too early. It's earlier than the sun is out, baby. We here for this good boxing, you feel me? We are here for this good boxing. Ladies and lads, boys and girls, hermanos, mi hermanas, brethren and sistren, dudes and dudettes, kings and queens, and everybody in between. Y'all know what time it is. The doctor's in the house. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's watch this good old boxing out there in Japan. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We got this good Japanese boxing on, man. We got a couple title fights headlined by KENSHIRO TERAJI versus RICARDO SANDOVAL. Let's see how it goes, man. We go, what's his name? KENSHIRO the Amazing Boy. Wonder Boy or Amazing Boy. I heard both, but it goes by KENSHIRO Amazing Boy Teraji, man. Good fighter, man. I think he should be on some pound for pound list. A lot of people debate whether he should be there or not. I think he should. Very decorated champion, multi-division champion, unified champion. You know what I'm saying? I think he should be on there. He only has one loss, if I'm not mistaken. He avenged that loss. So shout out to KENSHIRO TERAJI, man. Let's see how it goes, though. But yes, before I get started, let's go ahead and start off with our prayer like we always do. We see and pull up this fight real quick. Yeah, it hasn't started yet, so they're about to start soon. Has not started yet, man. About to start soon. All right, cool. Yep. Yeah, he only lost to Masamichi Ibuki, if I'm not mistaken, and he avenged that loss. So let's go ahead and start off with our prayer like we always do. So please join me and bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your guidance. We give you all the glory. Thank you for leading us into this Wednesday, and just protect us, Lord. Protect us from all the wickedness out there in the world. Protect us from all of our bad choices. Even protect us, from ourselves and our own thoughts. Sometimes we get lost and locked into our own thoughts and not don't see a way out. So please, Lord, just give us the strength to keep going, the courage to keep fighting, and the faith in you to know that everything in every situation will be resolved and in a much better fashion than we anticipate. So we give you all the love. We ask you for forgiveness of our sins, and we just thank you for another day to breathe. Thank you for another day to live. Thank you for another day to love. In Jesus' name, amen. Don't forget to smack that like button if you haven't done so already. Let's get it, man. All right, we got Rosa versus Takami, man. Let's get it, man. I'm actually don't know actually don't know. There's not any undercard. Yeah, these are just 3 main events. Yeah. So we have 3 title fights, man. We got Eric Rosa versus Kyosuke Takami for the WBA light flyweight title, excuse me. And then we have next up, I have Antonio Vargas versus Daigo Higa. Daigo Higa's getting another title shot, which is crazy. This man has 3 This man has 3 back-to-back title shots, bro. Like a 3-peat consecutively. That joke is nuts. First he fought, who did he fight first? Yoshiki Takei, right? For the WBO belt. And then he took a L. Close fight, but he took a loss. He actually could have won that. That was a close fight, but he just didn't do enough in my opinion. And then, but it was close. And then he fought Seiya Tsutsumi for a WBA title, and now he's fighting Antonio Vargas for a WBA title again. Seiya Tsutsumi he had a draw with, and then now he's getting another title shot, man. So it's crazy. I don't even know how this man just, as I don't know. He's like, yeah, it's weird. I don't know how you get back-to-back title shots like that. And it's so crazy because at least I will say what Seiya Tsutsumi is he had another title. I mean, he fought, that was the second time fighting Seiya Tsutsumi, and he had 2 draws with Seiya Tsutsumi. Which is kind of weird. And then the main event, of course, is Kenshiro Teraji versus Ricardo Sandoval for the unified flyweight title. And then we could potentially get we'll see, I don't know. It's for Kenshiro Teraji's belt, So we'll see Ricardo Sandoval. Let's see what he can do. I have Kenshiro Teraji winning, but we'll see how it goes. 2-4 in the building. What's good, brethren? Let's go, man. Manny Pac-Man. Not because of Manny Pacquiao, but because of the video game character. Ready to see somebody get slept so I can go to sleep. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you, Tufo. I got 2-4 in the building, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not tired, but I wouldn't be mad at getting some more sleep. You feel me? I would not be mad at getting some more sleep. All right, they're headed out now, so I mean they're in the ring, so we have Let's get it, man. They out here, but you know it's so funny too. I'll be wondering what be wrong with people on the internet, man. I sometimes I think that they're not even real people. So I'm looking at the chat right now because I was watching it on the Zone, but Matchroom is playing it for on YouTube. So it was running smooth on YouTube, so I watched it on YouTube, and of course people in the chat arguing. I guess Japan versus Dominican Republic. I see people arguing about Japan versus Puerto Rico. I don't think these people be real, man. I feel like these people be so like they got to be bots or something, man. It's not that serious, bro. And what I mean by that, I'm saying like it's not like people are like, oh, if somebody from my country wins, their country's better, or that makes them better. Like they're just fighting, bro. It has nothing to do with you, bro. It has nothing to do with you, bro. A U.S. dude could win, a Nigerian dude could win, Jamaican dude could win, Japanese dude could win, English dude could win. They ain't got nothing to do with your soft behind. The U.S. whooping them up. That's a fact. Yeah, U.S. definitely got the most champions. I don't even know why that's a debate. I don't even know why that's even something that's discussed. It just is what it is, man. Right now they're singing the anthem, so let's see if it I got Eric Rowe. Well, I don't know who's gonna win this one, man. I think I seen Takami fight one time. I think I seen Rosa fight one time. I'm not sure though. I look at this guy in there. Puerto Rico has more global recognized champions in history over Japan. Facts. Facts. They be saying facts after they say something like that means something. Like saying facts after your statement actually makes it facts. If you got to go outside, man. They're singing the national anthem right now, so waiting for this fight to start. Oh boy, 2-4 up early, man. How's your training been going? Ugh. I was thinking about getting me some gosh dang breakfast. Getting me some breakfast. I ain't had Chick-fil-A breakfast in a minute. Cause I used to get it quite a bit, and they went on like a streak of being very they went on like a streak of it being cold when it got to my house, so I stopped getting it, man. I said, nah, I'm good. A little cold gosh dang chicken egg, I mean not chicken, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I got no time for that. Excuse me, man. Been going great. Just still got to show the. Oh, still got to slow down the smoking. I feel that. Yo, we got D1 in the building. What's good, brethren? Real boxing junkie. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Up early, man, with it. Yes, sir. We watch all the events, my brother. Hopefully you're doing well, man. You got 2 members in the building. Yes, sir. Let's get this fight going, man. Bro, what's up with this what's up? What's up with this Francisco Rodriguez nonsense, man? This man not getting suspended and he's getting an automatic rematch and he's the one that cheated. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's messed up. But that's boxing, man. Boxing is a crazy sport, man. Very crazy sport, bro. But I'm gonna be honest too, you know. I'm seeing a lot of people be very vocal about Galal Yafai and the injustice of Galal Yafai. I didn't see the same energy for Devin Haney. In fact, I saw the opposite. I saw people smearing Devin Haney. Still do see people smearing, like, and I don't mind the fan. You know, fans are dumb. The word fan is short for fanatic, so most fans are dumb. But I'm talking about like the boxing pundits and stuff, and I be calling them out on it. Oh yeah, well I was really hard on Ryan Garcia too. I know you weren't. I didn't see it. Choke capping ass. I didn't see it. Yo, we got Ryan Frazier in the building. What's good, brethren? But yeah, I mean, I think it's corny though, man. That's the WBC is wilding. No suspension, and they giving him a rematch, immediate rematch. I think it should be up to Galal Yafai, and but my understanding, if Galal Yafai doesn't take the rematch, then he'll lose his title. That joke is crazy. And what's crazier too, Rodriguez might beat him again. Well, not again, but you get what I'm saying. Should be crazy how the U.S. shit on their own fighters. I'm telling you, Tufo. I'm telling you, bro. I haven't seen one person say one bad thing about Galal Yafai. Yeah, well, nobody notable. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know I'm not even a Devin guy like that. I don't really, you know. Like I said, I bet money on Ryan Garcia the first time, but that don't mean I want somebody to cheat. You know, that's the difference between me and most boxers. I don't hate any boxer. So meaning I don't want anybody to lose by any means necessary. I may not be a fan of you, but oh, that was a big right hook from Rosa. That was nice. Yeah, only the US does stuff like that. I agree. Not all of us, of course, but yeah, a lot of us, man. Very divided. Like even with Boots, you know, it's like I don't know, whatever. Oh, the sky looks nice, man. Like even with Boots, it's like dudes be like, oh yeah, Boots. I don't know what Boots is doing with his career. I agree. Boots, I'd rather see him fight some other guys. You know, of course, I'd rather see him fight Virgil Ortiz, but Virgil Ortiz is out for the year. So he can't fight. He literally can't fight him in November, even if he wanted to. Whether he wants to or not is essentially inconsequential. He can't. The dude said he's injured and had surgery. He's out till 2026. And then they wanted to fight Bakram. Well, Bakram has his title eliminator. Not title eliminator. Well, Erickson Lubin won a title eliminator against Ardra Holmes. So he was up to fight Bakram next. And even then, I didn't even see Bakram targeting Boots. He was talking about Josh Kelly. Remember, he was saying, oh, it looks like the Englishman doesn't want to fight. He's talking about Josh Kelly. And then so now Boots, they're talking about Boots getting Josh Kelly or Serhii Boachuk. Boachuk, according to Eddie Hearn, turned it down, but Eddie Hearn probably sent him a poop-put ass offer. And then they're talking about Josh Kelly, and Josh Kelly and his trainer manager Adam Booth said that Eddie Hearn sent them a weak offer, which is right up Eddie Hearn's playbook. But how is that Boots' fault? People talking about, oh, Boots is disappointed with well, who do you want him to fight? I wouldn't be mad at his debut at 154 being against Serhii Boachuk or Josh Kelly, and he couldn't get them. That'd be him and Jesus Ramos would be a good fight, But or Jonas Tellis, those are all good fights. It's 154. 154 is a great division. You tell me a fight at 154 that's a bad fight. That's the thing. People got to distinguish between a fight that you want to see and a bad fight. Just because it's not a fight that you expected or a fight that you wanted to see or a fight that you anticipated, that does not mean that's synonymous with it being a bad fight. I wasn't looking forward to Boots versus Josh Kelly, but that's not a bad fight. What are we talking about? I mean, unless you just think Josh Kelly's ass. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's maybe. I don't know. I don't think he's ass. I think he's a good fighter. Slick fighter too, so I think that'd be a good matchup. I mean, of course, I would have Boots, but nice. Right uppercut to a right body shot from Rosa. Left hook from Takami. I don't know who the favorite is. I think Takami might be the slight favorite. So people don't be caring about real facts. Yeah, they don't. They just be wanting to go with certain narratives. Yep, I agree. So I thought Virgil Dad said they coming back for November, and WBC ordered that rematch with Boachuk. Oh, really? I missed that then. You could be right, Ryan. I missed that. Last time I saw was Virgil Ortiz and Robert Garcia say that he was out till 2026. I didn't see him say that he would come back in November. You could be right, Ryan. I missed that. Appreciate that. I didn't know that. Josh Kelly calling out Bakram. I don't know if he gets the fight, but hey. Yeah, that's what Josh Kelly said. But according to Bakram, Josh Kelly, they had the fight before, and Bakram said that Josh Kelly didn't sign. And then now, yeah, Josh Kelly and Adam Booth. Adam Booth is the one that said it first, his trainer. And then Josh Kelly followed up with an interview with the Ring and doubled down that he would fight Bakram. He didn't get an offer, so we'll see how it goes. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Lubin and Murtazaliev is happening. And I kind of feel like that's why I'm like I said, I don't like to call people ducks, but I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like that's very convenient that the Lubin and Bakram fight was semi-announced, and then now Josh Kelly and Adam Booth are saying they'll fight Bakram. Not saying they weren't saying it before, but I do remember when Bakram was saying that. Hey, remember, because it was supposed to be Bakram and Josh Kelly like a month ago or 2 months ago, and Bakram was saying, hey, Josh Kelly's not signing the paperwork, according to Bakram on his Twitter. I mean, go look it up. So I don't know how genuine Josh Kelly is with that call out, or he's just coming out and saying it now because he knows that Lubin and Bakram has essentially been ordered. So we'll see. I don't know. YouTube playing it too on the Matchroom page, I think. Yeah, I'm watching it. Yep. It's on DAZN. Yep, like Tufo said. Oh, that was a nice hook. Oh, Rosa got hurt. Chat. But yeah, if you don't have DAZN D1, it's on Matchroom for YouTube right now. Cause I was watching on DAZN earlier, but it kept freezing. So not freezing, but like chipping out. And then I was looking on YouTube to start my stream, and I saw that it was actually on Matchroom. I ain't gonna lie, the Takami might be nice, man. Yeah, bro, pump faking, bro. Why they be pump faking, Ryan? Y'all check out my boy Ryan too, and D1. I was actually in Ryan's stream. Was it yesterday or the day before? And I saw D1 was live yesterday too. I couldn't make it, but shout out to D1 as well. I was in Ryan's stream when Ryan was outside. You know what I'm saying? He was streaming from the phone, from the mobile, from the hip. He was outside with it. I think that was just it. Nah, it might have been the day before. Don't forget to smack that like button, y'all. Appreciate it. Nice right uppercut from Takami. Nice body shot. Another right hook to the body from Takami. Takami just throwing. Oh boy. Oh, Rosa might be in trouble. He shook his head no, but that body shot like it hurt. It was on daddy duty. Hey. Nothing wrong with that. Facts. Every time he posturing up. I agree. I ain't gonna lie, chat too. How you feel about, I don't know, man, the fighters in Japan and stuff? Y'all think they be all this stuff with tested, man? It's just making me, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I did. Sometimes I wish I didn't pay attention so much. And when it comes to like the testing and not testing, I kind of wish I didn't know. Because I'd be looking at these fighters in Japan, man. I'd be looking at them questionably now because just the rumors with the lack of testing and the, I don't know, man. And then you got, you know, Francisco Rodriguez, and you got the rumors about Jin Sasaki. Oh, Rosa is hurt. That might not have been a knockdown, but boy, he close. That's not a knockdown, but he's close to going. Trust me. He's close to going. That was him being a little wobbly. He's close to going. Takami's putting that pressure on him, man. Ooh, nice right hook to the body again. Right hook, straight right hand to the head from Takami. Oh my goodness. But you know, I will say this. The good thing is that Brian Norman against Jin Sasaki said that he was tested. So I'm assuming that I just like to assume that they're clean, but it's like, it's hard to assume that people are clean because everybody popping dirty. And not literally everybody, but a lot of people, man. You got Francisco Rodriguez, you got Dennis McCann, and of course a lot of them, to be fair. Oh my goodness, a lot of the fighters have been popping dirty lately. The majority of them have been Mexican fighters. But I just think every fighter, all the fighters need to test, man, because there's a couple other fighters sprinkled in there, right? Like Dennis McCann's from England. He popped dirty. That's why his fight with Peter McGrail didn't happen. Of course, you got Francisco Rodriguez, who's getting a rematch with Galal Yafai. Of course, you got Ryan Garcia. Of course, you got Jaime Munguia. Of course, you got Imam Katayev, who's Russian, right? So it's not just Mexican fighters. It's just the majority of them have been Mexican. I'm trying. Who's the last American fighter to pop? Oh, Ryan Garcia. Never mind. He checks both boxes, Mexican and American. Because he's Mexican American. But who would be the last besides Ryan Garcia? Would it be Jarrell Big Baby Miller? Of course, you got Conor Benn. It's crazy, man. Ty in the building. What's good, Ty? Yo, Takami punch output is wild. Kind of remind me of what's the dude? Seiya Susumi, who's a WBA champion, or well, Antonio Vargas replaced him. He was a WBA champion, but he got injured, so he kind of stepped down. We got Just Do in the building. Yo, Dooley, what's good, bro? Dooley in the building. The bench players might not even get no PT, and they still go get tested. You feel me? Everybody, bro. 365 tests around should be mandatory. Yep, just like the rest of the sports. I agree. But I guess, you know, boxing's different with all the different negotiations and different entities and different administrations, and everybody can't afford it or can afford it and don't want to do it or whatever. It has this reason, that reason, from this nationality, this sanctioning body, this organization or association, or it's crazy, bro. I agree. I think everybody should just do 365 testing, bro. Whether you have a fight scheduled, don't have a fight scheduled, and Said, Doc, it's a real problem. So many fighters out here trying to get an edge. Yeah, bro. And imagine the smaller promoters that can't afford the testing. Right. For their own clubs. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, exactly. Like, I know everybody can't afford it, but that's why boxing, like I said, don't get me wrong. I am not pro, what's his name? I'm not pro TKO or whoever else is in charge of the Dana White and Turkey Al Sheikh effort, the UBO, whatever they're gonna call themselves. I'm not pro that at all, but if it could mean that you could get universal testing, that is a plus. They need somebody to just, it shouldn't be an individually based thing. It should be universal, man. It should definitely be universal, man. Nice right hook for Takami, then a left hook for Takami. Rosa seems like he's getting his wits about him a little bit, but he's still getting bing, 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 bing. He getting binked up, man. We got Karma in the building. Said, yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Tufo. Yep, exactly what Tufo said. Oh, that was a nice left hand from Rosa. Oh, big right hook from Rosa. Straight right hand from Takami. As Rosa was trying to get up out of there. It's like Rosa is he's a slicker fighter and he's trying to stick and move, but it's just Takami so much longer. He has so much range and his movement is pretty good. His footwork is pretty good, so he's able to catch him as he's trying to come out. So he's getting countered. Rosa going through hell right now. But Rosa's a good fighter though. And once again, his name is Mini Pac-Man, but it's not because of Manny Pacquiao. It's because he comes forward and he's always chomping down on his opponents. Like the Pac-Man character. That's what they said, so. That's what they were talking about early before I started streaming, so. At first I thought they were joking, but I guess they were serious. Let's get it. Round number 5, man. It's crazy how they don't got the doping fix till they say, yeah, bro, 2025. It's crazy, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I know you can't catch everything. Duh. Nothing can catch everything. But gosh, Lee, bro, you gotta do better than this. Like, things still going under the radar until it's too late. Until it's after the fact. Bitch, I already went in there with the dude now. I done fought him now. He done already cheated me now. You got to figure out a way, man. Nice body shot from Rosa. But Takami, that was nice defense. He rolled with it. Rosa getting a little bit more comfortable now. Throwing big shots. Threw the big right hook that just missed. It's nasty, Ty. It's nasty. It's nasty. If they call you Mini Pac-Man, it's not because of Manny. Pretty soon. Oscar in the building. Oh, man. Oscar, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah. He is coming forward, though, like Pac-Man, so, you know. But just like Takami might be playing the role of the ghost. What are the ghosts' name again? Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Dot. I don't remember. Inky, Pinky, Blinky, Slinky. Nah, ain't no Slinky. What is it? Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Dot. I don't remember, man. Pac-Man was my joy, though. I rock with Pac-Man. Takami got Takami got him a little shaky. Now he ain't going forward now. Oh, Takami winding up with it. Okay. Oh, Takami getting comfortable. Okay, Takami. The man winding up his arm like he about to hit a home run. Pugilism, what's good, bro? Thanks for the box. Ah, man, you're welcome, man. My pleasure, man. You know we out here. You know we out here. Let's get it, man. Round number 6. You can't eradicate PEDs. I'm with the George Carlin approach. Use WBCA, yo. Hey, come on, man. Division to have legal natural transgender division to have legal natural PEDs and truly test skills versus PEDs, all inclusive opportunities. Nah, I disagree with that. I'm not gonna lie, pugilism. You know you my boy, but I think that's a terrible, lazy approach. Of course, you can't eradicate PEDs. You can't eradicate crime. So you're gonna stop locking bitches up because they're criminals because you can't get everybody? No, bro. If you get pulled over for speeding, if you try to tell the cop, oh, somebody else was speeding too, is that gonna get you out the ticket? No. So it's not about catching everybody, but it's about mitigating. It's not about eliminating. It's about mitigating. You know, so you try to decrease them as many chances as possible as people as there are for people to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what life is about. You can't catch everybody. You're not gonna catch everybody. So if you go rob a bank, you should get away with it because somebody else was successful robbing a bank before. No, that's not how crime works, bro. That's not how punishment works. You know what I'm saying? When you get caught, you get caught. You get punished. It's never a sufficient reason to do something wrong because somebody else is doing it and they got away. That's silly. That's like, I don't know. To me, that's childish. No one, at least I can't speak for everybody, but I'm not advocating that. Of course, ideally, we don't live in an idealistic utopian society, right? If we did, then we wouldn't have to worry about cheating in the first place. But, you know, so ideally we would catch everybody, but you're not going to catch everybody in nothing. You know what I'm saying? There's some people in public office that are some criminals. That means we should stop locking up criminals because people get away with it? No. So that's, to me, that's just, yeah, that's a terrible approach. That's a horrible approach. You get caught, you get punished. That's the problem right now. Is that the problem right now is people are getting caught and they're not getting punished sufficiently. You know what I'm saying? So not only are the tests ineffective, but also the punishment and the reprimand is not even, I don't know, it's not even structured. I mean, look at Francisco Rodriguez. He's essentially getting awarded because yes, he won and he got his W taken away, but he's not getting suspended. So basically, you're telling me that, oh, I could take PEDs, and if I get caught, the worst things that's going to happen is that I'm going to get ordered a rematch. That's it. That's the worst. What happened to Francisco Rodriguez? That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Or you're Ryan Garcia, and the worst thing that happened, you missed a year off of boxing. Bitch, you only fight once a year anyway, so nothing happened. That's the problem. The problem is not that people are also doing it and getting away with it too. Who cares? It's when you get caught. If you don't get caught, you don't get caught. But when you get caught, you should be punished. There should be no questions. Should be no gray area. Bitch, you cheated. Bitch, you suspended. You banned. Whatever it is. And if it happens 2 times, then you gone for life. What my boy Gutter say? Bitch, I'm squad for life. Hit you 1 time, and if you don't die, bitch, you're scarred for life. So if you cheat 1 time, then it should be on your record forever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get like a year or 2, but if you cheat 2 times, you gone. You dead. You better go find you another sport. People start catching bodies, PEDs of the person going to the pen. Yeah, facts. Yeah, man. They watch, and unfortunately, I think that's what is going to come down to. I think somebody gonna have to die. Now, I'm not saying that whimsically. I'm not saying that facetiously. I'm not saying that, I definitely think it's gonna take for somebody to die for people to take it seriously. So somebody gonna get hurt in the ring. Somebody gonna die in the ring, get crippled, God forbid. But somebody's gonna get chronically injured, or fatally injured, worse. And then that person that did it to him is gonna pop dirty. You're gonna fail a test, and then people are gonna take it seriously. But they still gonna talk trash about Devin Haney though. They ain't gonna take it that seriously, yeah, that's what it's gonna. I think that's what it's gonna take. I pray I'm wrong, because I don't wish that on anybody. But yeah, I think that's what it's gonna take. I think somebody's gonna be severely hurt, maybe potentially even fatally hurt, and then the person that did it is gonna fail a test, and then the person's family or loved ones or team is gonna press charges and try to get him punished for murder, him or her punished for murder, and then that's when people open their eyes. That's what I think anyway. The AC with leverage definitely has to establish trust. Yeah, why not go with the Olympic committees? Yeah, why not? They're the most standardized on a global scale. You saw that they even turned into lands. Yeah, they even turned into lands. Yeah, I think that. But then it's like what Ryan said. It's like the money, because it's all, some of the individual, smaller promoters on the local clubs, they can't afford the testing, and I don't know. And you know what I think? And I'm talking about the as a whole. I'm not talking about the smaller promoters, but I think some people don't want to do it. And I'm not talking about like the fight. Obviously, the fighters that are cheating don't want to do it, but I think that it's not even just the fighters. That's the thing. So when I advocate for the trainers to be reprimanded too, the promoters to be reprimanded too, I really be thinking that they be wanting too. It's not just like it's the fighters. Like, okay, bet, it's the fighters that want to be there. Nah, bro. I go so far as to think that the trainers and the promoters know too. Nice straight left hand from Rosa. I even think that they encourage it or even supply it. they might even be the plug. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I don't like is it's so funny to me how Eddie Hearn talks about cheating, but he didn't keep the same tone when it was Conor Ben. You know what I'm saying? And that's the irony, bro. And that's why it's trash. Because if it's your fighter that is the beneficiary of it, you're not going to be as vocal, right? You know what I'm saying? You going to even defend it and say, oh, it wasn't that much, like Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia. But at the same time, Oscar De La Hoya is telling us that the PED was an inconsequential amount, which is not true. But he's saying that it didn't matter with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, he'll beat him anyway. But then he's making a clap back Thursday, talking trash about Eddie Reynoso and his team being full of cheats. It's like, which one is it? Does cheating matter, or does cheating not matter? Or does it only matter when it's your fighter that's benefited from it? Or does it only matter when you don't like the person? Obviously, Oscar De La Hoya, he doesn't care about PEDs. He just cares because he doesn't like Reynoso and he doesn't like Cinnamon. So I think there's very few people out there that really care about PEDs in the sport. Yeah, boxing, like I say, from an administrative standpoint, boxing is garbage. From administratively, boxing is garbage. Easily the worst sport. Easily the worst sport when it comes to administratively speaking.
Know your fucking place, trash.
It's a great sport from a participant standpoint. Great sport to watch, obviously. I love it. But as far as like how it's handled and how it's governed, and it's like, I don't know, that shit crazy. If you was on PEDs, box. You feel me? If you're on PEDs and you're a fan of steroids and stuff like that, you're an athlete that wants to be on steroids, you should do boxing. And that should be further from the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? It should be boxing, because of the nature of the sport, it being a combat sport, it should be the sport that's the most stringent, the most rigid, and the most, I guess, like the most severe with the punishment when it comes to PEDs, because of the nature of the sport. But it's actually the most lax. It's crazy. Hey, Rosa's fighting back though. I still think Takami's winning, but Rosa is he's settled down. He's taking the punches better. He's rolling with the punches a little bit better. Oh shoot, right? I said that he caught a left hook. Oh, he's catching hooks. Oh boy, he's catching hooks for days. He got pushed backwards. Oh Lord. Straight right hand. Double up on the straight right hand for Takami. Right hand into a left hand. Takami's coming forward again. Hooks for days. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right hook just landed as Eric Rosa overreached. If Takami went to a body a little bit more, he might get Rosa up out of there. We have what, a minute and 15 seconds left. But to be fair, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is Takami's first time going over 8 rounds, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 10 rounds. So he might be a little limited with the gas tank. I'm pretty sure. I think this is his first time going past 8 rounds, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, that was a nice left hand landed from Rosa. Right hook landed for Takami. Nice right uppercut. It just seems like Takami, he let off the gas a little bit. I feel like he could have turned up, but once again, it might be because of his lack of experience with this many rounds too. So, oh, he was just swung for the fences right there. To me, that's a Takami round, but Rosa seems to, like, he'll get hurt and then he'll be straight again. It could be either that he's just taking, either Takami's taking some sting off the punches, or Rosa just has some Wolverine-esque type of recovery. I don't know. It could be a combination of both. I don't know. Shout out to my brother Clone in the building. He's dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter.
These biscuits.
He said, so you finally decided to stream? Man, be taking weeks off like he on the run. Hey, man, I'm on the run, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm on the run, bruh. I'm on the run, cuzzy. Appreciate that love, man. Thank you, bro. I told you I'm only streaming 3 times a week now. I told you for the next month, man. Your ass just don't be in the stream, so you don't know that. It ain't nothing that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a me problem, brother. I told everybody. Until August, like the 3rd week of August, I'll be doing 3 streams a week. Mostly Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I figured since I'll just do this one instead of the Tuesday night stream. I just did this one because I could have did both, but I had some stuff to do. So he said, I am. He's just a bud. Could change the narrative. He for the lose though. Anybody more hype with Canelo is Bud? Yeah, man. I'm more hyped. I'm getting more hyped. Shout out to Puro. What's good, bro? Has completely reversed the narrative and eliminated the weight class jumps. Yeah, man. It's going so far that people are saying, "Oh, is he cheating? Is he on snack?" It's just like that's the thing. Like we care more about the guys who could potentially cheat, who never failed a test, than we care about the people that actually are out here failing tests. I'm not saying that Snack isn't questionable, of course. But if you're not gonna question everybody on Snack, then why are we questioning anybody on Snack? You know what I'm saying? It's so funny when we hear about the people that, oh yeah, Devin Haney's on Snack, so he probably be doing something wrong. Okay, he might be. Terrence Crawford's on Snack, he might be doing something wrong. Okay, he might be. But Caleb Plant is also on Snack. Where's his accusations? Mikey Garcia, when he fought Errol Spence, he was on Snack, right? Mikey Garcia. Did anybody accuse Mikey Garcia of potentially cheating Errol Spence? I don't remember that. Clarissa Shields is on Snack. You know what I'm saying? The GWOAT. I don't really hear any accusations about Clarissa Shields. Josecito Lopez was also on Snack. I mean, they have a whole list of fighters on their website. Just go look it up. You know, so it's like, if you're good and people don't like you, then, and you're on Snack, then it's a problem. But if people like you, or you're not as popular, or they don't care about you as much, then you being on Snack is not a problem. What? So it's either Snack is collectively bad or it's not. You got to pick one, though. You can't tell me that this one Snack fighter is bad, but then the other Snack fighter is, you don't have any accusations or allegations towards them and their association or affiliation with Snack. Very weird. It doesn't, but it's not really weird. It just screams that you don't really know shit about boxing and you just want to talk trash about a fighter because he probably whooped your favorite fighter. Oh, Takami chasing him down now. Oh, hold on now. Hold on now. And don't get me wrong, it's so funny, like, because and I'm not saying that all of it's from Errol Spence fans. Don't get me wrong, because I consider myself an Errol Spence fan. Well, I mean, I'm a boxing fan, but Errol Spence, I had Errol Spence beating Terrence Crawford, but I didn't think that Terrence Crawford did anything wrong because he beat Errol Spence. And, bro, they're supposed to go in there and try to fight. That's why I love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Tank. I think Tank beats everybody. I think Tank beats Shakur, but if Shakur goes in there and whoops on Tank, that's dope. I think it's a good fight. I think that both of them could beat each other. That's why it's so intriguing. It's like Canelo and Bud. I'm going for Canelo, but if Bud wins, that's dope. Good for Bud. I'm not gonna hate Bud because he wins the fight. That's what they're supposed to do. You're supposed to go in there and try to win. I like Clarissa Shields, but if Clarissa Shields goes in there and loses to Savannah Marshall or Shadeja Green, that's dope. Let the best person win, man. What are we doing? But I will say boxing is a very intimate sport too, you know what I'm saying? So I get it, but their hate runs too deep, man. Mikey Garcia was okay. Hey, yo. He was in Australia with it. I could understand why Bud is questioned. He's literally good at every sport he attempts. If he ain't on Snack, he on that LeBron pack. I don't know, Chloe. I don't know, man. I don't think anybody should be like I was before you came in. I was talking about that earlier. I don't know if you heard, but I don't think being good is enough to think somebody's cheating. I think that failing the test is enough. But it's so funny. The irony is that we make excuses for the people who fail the test, but then we make baseless accusations about people who never failed the test. I don't know, man. But I'm relatively new to the YouTube scene of boxing, so there's a lot of allegiances and a lot of, I don't even call it loyalty. That's just stupidity. But there's a lot of people that you felt like you have to pick a side. I don't feel like that. I ain't ganged up on YouTube. they be gang banging on YouTube, man. You know what I'm talking about? So if you like Tank, then you got to be anti everything else. And if you like, oh, that was a nice body shot. Oh, Rosa's hurt. You might not be super hurt, but here. And if you like Canelo, then you got to be anti Benavidez. And if you like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I can't relate. Yeah, Rosa's hurt again. You on that pack, ain't it? Al Booger in the building. George the Last Patriot in the building. Oh, Rosa's hurt. Rosa's gone. He up out of there, chat. He fighting back, though. He's fighting back. Yes, rest in peace. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord, he hit the turnbuckle. Oh, no. Oh Lord, he got that Ricky Hatton. He got the Ricky Hatton treatment, chat. Oh Lord, not like this. Oh no, the man went face first in the turnbuckle. Hold on, yes sir, brother. You gotta hold on, brother. I know you. There you go. Tackle him. Do what you gotta do. Grab him, bear hug him. Oh Lord, you can't take no more punches. There you go, hug him. Make the referee do what he got to do. You got 15 seconds left to get you. He waved it off. Oh, I don't think he should have waved it. Oh, come on. No, he shouldn't have waved it off, man. Yo, these refs, I don't know, man. I mean, it's not bad because he was hurt, but that wasn't a knockdown, man. He was trying to clinch. That's why you got to work on your clinches, chat. You got to work on your clinches. You got to work on your clinches. Because he looked bad trying to clinch. He was over there doing the digital dash now. I ain't gonna lie. Roscoe dash. Sonic dash. He was out there doing the dash trying to grab, but oh dang, they all in her booty. Dang, they had the whole camera in the girl cheeks. Good thing she had on jeans. Damn. That cameraman had to have done that on purpose. Hey, George the Last Patriot, man. Rest in peace, Dwight Muhammad. Yes, sir, man. Kawhi, yes. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to him, man, for sure, man. God bless him. Rest in peace. We gonna give a 10 count as well, man. Shout out to my guy George the Last Patriot, dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter.
These biscuits
I don't know why the counter is not counting for the super chats. That's weird. But thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that, man. Big biscuits, yes. We're gonna give it the 10 count since this fight is over and Rosa didn't get a count. We're gonna get a count to the Stacy dash. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Ty. The Dwight Muhammad. So please just go ahead and give a 10 count to Dwight Muhammad, man. Hall of Fame fighter passed away, man. Was it 2 days ago, I believe? Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to Muhammad, Dwight Muhammad, man. Shout out to George for that. Appreciate you, bro. There's been a lot of passings, man. A lot of passings lately. Seems like a lot. Well, I mean, of course, there's always a lot of passings, just like there's always a lot of births, but there's been a lot of celebrity passings, I would say. Shout out to Rosa though, man. Rosa did his thing, you know. That was an entertaining fight. Shout out to Takami. Kayosuke Takami did his thing, man. That's a person who I had winning going in, but I wasn't sure. Like I said, I think I only seen one of their fights. So this is my second time seeing both of them, if I'm not mistaken. So I didn't really know, but just going off of the matchup and the dimensions of the fighters and the characteristics, and I was going with Takami. More of a blind bet. Damn, buddy was taking some punishment. Holy moly. Roly poly. Hey, you see the roll into the turnbuckle, bro? I don't know. You like the stoppage, D1? I ain't really like the stoppage, but I ain't gonna lie. That he looked bad hugging that turnbuckle though. I'm not mad at the stoppage because he was getting whooped, but I didn't really like it. Like you see, that's how you know the stoppage wasn't that. Oh Lord, he hit the turnbuckle. Now he should have stopped it right then. If you was gonna stop it, you should have stopped it when he hit the turnbuckle. But this is look when he stops it. He stops it right here. Then he stops it right here. Like, what is that? You see? He was going in for the clinch. He was barely even punched. But like I said, I can't say it was a bad stoppage because he was getting whooped. So I'm not mad at it. But I thought that if you didn't stop it when his head hit the turnbuckle, you shouldn't have stopped it right there. In my personal opinion. Like, I don't know. He went down like he was swimming. He went down like he was swimming. It's wild. Can we play Not Like Us for Hogan passing us? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm indifferent on the Hogan stuff. I'm gonna be honest, man. And of course, like I said, I told people this when he passed. I had a stream, and I always say rest in peace. I have no problem saying rest in peace to anybody, because that to me that's not my duty. The duty of judgment is God's, and that's God's alone. You know what I'm saying? But I will say he wasn't a good person. He was obviously a racist. Some of the stuff he said, he wasn't young. He wasn't being irresponsible. He was just being an asshole, a racist, bigoted asshole that he is. So did it disturb my day that he passed away? No, but I don't have no problem saying rest in peace because he's dead. I'm not going to just, I wasn't really vocal about his sometimes I think that, I don't know. I think you should always say how you feel. I don't think dying, that our test is how we live, right? So we're being tested with how we act and how we treat people, how we live. So you should live a good life, and that's going to tell your story is if you were a good person or not. And I don't think he was a good person, but at the same time, I'm not going to use my time to bash him because he's already dead. Why? There's nothing else for me to talk about. You feel me? So he already dead. He dead. So but yeah, it's like I don't have no problem saying rest in peace. But do I like him? No. Am I gonna mourn for him? No. Is it gonna disrupt my day? Am I gonna think about it? No. You know what I'm saying? When Malcolm Jamal Warner passed, I felt sad because from what I seen and what I known of him inside and outside of his acting career, he seemed like a very good person. You know what I'm saying? So that made me a little sad and stuff like that. So that interrupted my day. But Hulk Hogan, I just read it and kept it moving. But I'm not gonna use my time and I wasn't talking about him when he was alive, so I ain't gonna talk about him while he's dead. If you want to mourn him, go. Hey, to each his own. I'm not gonna mourn him. He's a piece of shit, but he's still dead, so I'm not gonna go out my way to bash him either. So, but to each his own. Everybody has different sensibilities and stuff like that. So that's just how I go about it. So yeah, rest in peace to Hogan. For sure, rest in peace to everybody passed away. Ozzy Osbourne, especially Malcolm Jamal Warner. That's just the way I look at it. You said rest in peace, Hogan, but if Terry he was a goofy. I mean, how he rests is up to him, man. It's up to him and God. So, but I'm not gonna act like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna mourn him and I liked him and nah, hell no, hell no. Yeah, I feel what Ty said. Oh man, I didn't know Malcolm played with Robert Glasper. He said, "Bugs, good morning. D1." Yeah, so I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I know people feel differently. Hey, to each his own. There's nothing wrong with I'm not knocking anybody, holding anybody accountable either. So don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying that's how I handle it. It's like, it's like with OJ, OJ said crazy stuff like, oh, I'm not black, I'm OJ. And of course he had the where people think he murdered his wife or not. So I have no problem saying rest in peace to OJ. But that doesn't mean he's a good person. It's out of my hands now. It's in God's hands. So I don't really get too caught up in that stuff. It don't really matter if you're a good person. No, you did. You feel me? It don't really matter anymore. He said, "Yeah, I was a Hulkamaniac when I was a kid. Didn't know he was a freaking race. Yeah, I mean, we didn't know, right? You were a kid. You didn't. I mean, if you look at a lot of stuff, it's like I stopped watching. I stopped watching, football because the way they cheated Colin Kaepernick and stuff like that. So it just, but that don't mean that I don't rock with people who watch football, or it's just that just did it for me. You know what I'm saying? And some people could look past things. I mean, I can't look past certain stuff, so I just remove myself from it. And it's not just, unfortunately, it's not just Hulk Hogan. It's a lot of wrestling stuff that has a lot of racist undertones and overtones and stuff like that. But I don't know. Hulk Hogan is, yeah, they're characters, right? And you're a kid, so a lot of, when you're a kid, you don't even notice some of the stuff. Hell, when I was a kid, I thought wrestling was real, as far as like not being scripted. You know, I thought it was like legit. I thought the blood was real, all that stuff. So it is what it is. And it's like some people, I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but it's like some like athletes and celebrities. There's just overall celebrities. Anybody that's popular, whether it's an athlete or a musician or a scientist or entertainer or a comedian, whatever. I don't like hearing some people talk. Like I literally like sometimes I go out my way to not hear like people's like podcasts or personal or like, you know what I'm saying, just personal thoughts and stuff, because I don't it's hard for me not to hold people accountable. You know what I'm saying? So if you say something crazy, now I might not like you. I might not like you as the basketball player or the boxer or the rapper or the singer or the astrophysicist. You know what I'm saying? You might say something, I'd be like, hold on. What do you mean by that? Hey, you got to hit him with the,
what do you mean by that?
So that's why sometimes I just go out my way, because I want to just like you as for what you do in your profession. But, you know, it's so easy with social media, you know, and everybody's so accessible. So it's like, can you imagine, like Michael Jordan's my favorite basketball player. If I would have known Michael Jordan as much as I know LeBron, I'd probably like LeBron more. Be honest. The stuff that I hear about Jordan and the stuff that I see about Jordan, and, you know what I'm saying, I rock with Jordan. But I remember telling people, I was like, bro, if LeBron surpasses Jordan, it's going to be for his social awareness and for the things, his contribution to society off the court. You know what I'm saying? Like similar, I'm not putting him on the same pedestal as Muhammad Ali. Obviously, the social climate and the is different, you know what I'm saying, than Muhammad Ali back then. But I'm just saying, like, LeBron is very vocal about topics, and whether you like it or not, you know what I'm saying, I tend to like a lot of stuff he's vocal about, and he does a lot of things that are charitable and stuff like that. So I think he's more socially responsible than I think he's one of the most socially responsible athletes out there, you know. But I think that I can't really say the same for Jordan. I just like Jordan strictly for basketball on the court. You know what I'm saying? For what he did to the Jazz, what he did to the Knicks, to the Pistons, you know what I'm saying? And how he stopped Reggie Miller from being a champion, Patrick Ewing, so many players that he stopped, Karl Malone, John Stockton, from being a champion. You know, he's just very dominant. That's why I like him. But if maybe I wouldn't have liked Jordan if we had Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat, and I probably wouldn't have liked Jordan. You feel me? So it's like, I know like some people want to meet the people that they like. I don't want to meet a lot of people, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like T.I.'s my favorite rapper. I might punch T.I. in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all think about, I be thinking about that stuff. Like, I don't know if I like some of these people if I met them. I'm not saying, I'll just use T.I. as an example. I probably would like T.I., you know, but I'm just saying. Some of these celebrities that you like, I like them for his rapping. I like this person for their singing. I might not like them if I got to know them. I don't want to get to know a lot of people. Y'all remember Kamala, the Ugandan giant? I do. Wait. That's the no. I'm not sure if I remember. Let me look him up. Let me look him up real quick. I think so. I could be. And that's another thing with wrestling too. If you're gonna make somebody from a place, yep. Yeah, I remember him. Yep, with the stars and the moon. Yep. The Ugandan giant. Yep. And that's the thing about wrestling too, man. Like Yokozuna was supposed to be Japanese. I don't know if y'all remember Yokozuna. And I remember when I found this out, I just felt betrayed. Man, Yokozuna is Samoan, bro. Like, wrestling is, that's what I'm saying. Wrestling as a whole is just racist, bro. Like, and very insensitive and very discriminatory and prejudiced and stereotypical, bro. Bro, Yokozuna, want nothing Japanese about Yokozuna besides the flag and his outfit, bro. And then with like, it just opened your eyes, like you be looking like, hold on, bro. He's supposed to be Japanese. Dude is Samoan, bro. And then remember what's the other dude that was like the remember Prince Albert? And then when he just became like Albert when he was with TNA, was it Trish? Was it Test and Albert with Trish Stratus and Test and Albert? But he was like, he played like a Middle Eastern dude at one time. I want to say Saudi Arabia, but specifically, but I don't quite remember. But it's like, bro. Yo, shout out to Tech Dumb Dad, man. My brother Tech. Yes, sir, man. Renewing that membership, man. Let's go, man. He's committed to the channel for another 30 more days, man. He said he's not going nowhere.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on.
Shout out to my brother Tech. He said, I want to slap Ryan Reynolds. What? No, don't tell me nothing bad. I like Ryan Reynolds, man. What Ryan Reynolds do, bro? That's my guy, man. Everyone knows Bret Hart's wife is black and Terry did some wild racist shit. Oh, really? So Bret and his brother jumped Hogan. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know any of that. Shout out to Tech Dumb Dad, man. And look at all these boxing junkies. I'm telling you, bro. Love to see it. I'm telling you, we boxing junkies. Shout out to D1. D1 said that too when he came in. Shout out to D1. And Tech Dumb Dad, man. What Ryan Reynolds do, man? I like Ryan Reynolds, man. From what I know. Who said never meet your heroes? I'm telling you. I don't wanna. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's like, I'm from Florida too, so I rock with D Wade. He's one of my favorite basketball players too. D Wade, Ray Allen. But the more I hear D Wade talk, the less I like him. Same with Gabrielle Union too. I don't like them motherfuckers. They always saying something stupid to me. Like, it's like, guys, dang. But don't get it twisted. Please don't put me in the same boat as those idiots that be like, oh, shut up and just do your job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those dummies, and mostly right wingers, not all of them, but I'm saying mostly the far right say stupid stuff like shut up and dribble. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't want to meet, what I'm saying, whether it's whether it's a famous philosopher or musician or athlete. I don't really have, I'm not like inclined to meet these people because I don't want my view of them to be tarnished. You know what I'm saying? I met Bud. Bud is cool, man. Manny Pacquiao is cool, man. That's one thing. Sean Porter was cool, man. Pleasant surprise. I remember I had the opportunity to meet Ray Allen one time, and I didn't go. I remember it was a summer camp I was in. Well, I was a counselor at the summer camp in Seattle. This is back when he played on the Supersonics. I went to a game for the Seattle Storm. This is back when Sue Bird played for the Seattle Storm. Yeah, I told you I'll be watching WNBA. Y'all be thinking I'll be faking, but yeah, I went to I can't remember who they played, but it was Sue Storm on the Sue Bird on the Seattle Storm, and Ray Allen was there, and the campers went and met him, and he took pictures, and I didn't go meet him because I was like, what if I go and I ask him for a picture, he say no, or he brushed me off? I'm gonna be offended. So I was like, man, it ain't even. I was cool. I was cool. I saw him. I was cool. That was good enough for me. Walk all the way down there, and the bitch tell me no. I'm gonna slap you right in your bald head. I'm gonna slap Jesus Shuttlesworth. That was his name, and he got game. For those of you who don't know, when he played Jesus Shuttlesworth. Ray Allen put me through the hoop. Oh man. He said Deadpool is cool. Ryan's just a face you want. He just has a face you want. Oh, okay. I thought he did something. I like Ryan Reynolds. He's funny. At least he seemed down to earth. He said, meet a certain former NFL player. He was mad about a bitch, so I had to see him on his back pockets. Guess he was really shady, and he wasn't the real McCoy. That's crazy. No, see, you better than me. I don't like him. See, that's another one. That's a good example. I like LaShawn McCoy, watching him run and do his thing. But like him talking, oh man, that dude is an idiot. That dude's a straight idiot. Like Paulie Malignaggi too. Paulie Malignaggi, I liked him as a fighter. Yeah, that's not my side. That's my side piece. That's my side piece. You know what I'm saying? That's funny, But then I hear him talk, especially when he talks about Tank and Canelo. That dude is terrible. He's an idiot. It's one thing to have an opinion, but I'm not talking about people have opinions. That's not opinion. Like, he's a hater. I could listen to Paulie Malignaggi talk, but when it comes to Cinnamon and Tank, I can't listen to him because he gets emotional. Like he says he doesn't even, like, he blames him for stuff that's not even like boxing. I can't listen to no hater. I don't mind somebody having an opinion, a different opinion, or even a perspective or whatever, but I can't listen to no hater. Put you through the hooping ball. We gonna pause that. That's crazy. Yeah, we gonna pause that.
No diddy.
Yeah, we gonna pause that. The basketball hoop, y'all. Dirty minds. He said, I got the ice cold shoulder. No, from the great Kareem Jabbar. Oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as a youth. My youth. Yeah, man. But you know, but it's not fair though, Al Booker. You know, I will say that, and I realize I try to be as logical as possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a butthole by nature, so I'm understanding. You know, but everybody got feelings. So one point is that maybe Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was just having a bad day. I got the trying to think who gave me like a cold shoulder. I think Stephen A. Smith is I don't like Skip Bayless or Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is I don't really care for him. I actually met him on the set of First Take, and I remember my homeboy gave him a compliment on his socks or something. He was like, "Oh, I don't like compliments from men." But then when he's on TV getting compliments from men, it wasn't even that serious. Like, why are you taking it that seriously? But anyway, you get compliments from men, it's okay then. So you just don't like compliments from men that you don't think have money or status. Yeah, that sounds like an old hoe to me. Sound like a $2 hoe to me. But anyway, I thought that was just corny. But anyway, you know, sometimes people just have bad days. You know, there's some days I might respond like maybe Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wouldn't have gave the cold shoulder if it was a different day. Maybe he just had an interaction with an obnoxious fan, you know, and maybe, you know, you got to understand too, like some of these fans are butthole. A lot of them are. So they'll throw stuff at you, cuss at you, and then the same people that do that will come and try to shake your hand and want a picture. You know what I'm saying? Even especially you see it in wrestling, like look at how they were treating Jade Cargill and stuff like that, and people go up to you just to get a reaction. Like I just saw on Twitter, this dude on Twitter, he runs up to who was it? Who was it, man? Give me a second, I gotta think. This dude on Twitter ran up to somebody. Who the heck was it, man? Damn, man. I can't think of it right now. It'll come back to me. Oh, it was Klay Thompson. It was Klay Thompson. And this dude it was a grown man too. He walked up to Klay Thompson walking by himself. Klay Thompson got his headphones in now. And then he was like, "Oh, how do you feel about Tory Lanez?" So he asked, so first he tried, he waved Klay Thompson down, and Klay Thompson didn't see him, or maybe he was ignoring him. And then he finally, hey Klay, and then Klay Thompson took off his headphones, and he's like, "What's up, man?" He said, "Yeah, how you feel about Tory Lanez?" Something, and the dude was like, "What?" And he just put back his headphones, just said, "Man, get away from me, man." And he kept walking. And the dude started laughing and stuff like that. So this is a grown man, bro. Like, you're a grown man following somebody with a camera to ask them about their girlfriend's past relationship. Like, you just a sucker, bro. Like that's the thing about social media and cameras, and it just let people do sucker shit and think that it's cool. Like you're just a weirdo, bro. That's the thing. Like, being different is cool. Being weird is never cool. I don't care what era you lived in. I don't care how many cameras you have. I don't care how many followers you have. Being weird is never cool. People confuse being weird with being cool. You're just a lame, dog. If Klay Thompson would have took off on him, you know, of course, Klay Thompson would have got in trouble. So that's why sometimes it's like when you sit back and think about it, it's like I give them, you know, they're people too. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, okay, bet he might be having a bad day. He might have had an interaction with a lame right before you, and so it's not even that he's in a bad. I mean, it's not even that they're bad people. It's just they had a bad interaction with some goofball. I didn't even ask for a pic or autograph. Seemed like a weird time to ask. I was at a party with my wife, and one of her coworkers was hosting at their house in 2008 and got tapped on the shoulder and asked if I had a cigarette, and it was Eddie Vedder from Pro. Oh yeah, Pro Jam. Yokozuna is just the highest rank in sumo. There have been Yokozunas from U.S. and Mongolia. What the hell does that got to do with Yokozuna being Japanese? Puro. Yokozuna was a. I mean, I see what you're saying. That it might be a ranking, but that doesn't change that Yokozuna was. He was pushed as a Japanese dude, bro. You don't. I don't know if you watch wrestling, Puro, but they made. He was from Japan, bro. He wasn't just a ranking. He was from Japan. He was kicked. He was pitched as a Japanese dude, bro. Not saying that you're wrong about the Yokozuna thing, whatever you just said, but Yokozuna was. They portrayed him like he was from Japan, bro. You don't remember when he flew from Japan. You don't remember when he flew in from Japan and Lex Luger flew in on a helicopter and represented America and he came and picked him up? I don't know if you remember that. But yeah, nah, he was he was pitched as a Japan guy. From Japan. Not saying what you just said is wrong, but that has nothing to do with that. All right, so Pearl, how much? So if I'm gonna waste my time, how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet he would come in with the Japanese flag? How much you want to bet, Pearl? It's like, you know, hey, hold on. So since I'm gonna waste my time and show you that he was pushed as a Japanese fighter, I'm gonna need you to come out them pockets. I'm gonna need you to come out them pockets or something. He said Yokozuna wasn't pushed like he was from Japan. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, chat. I could be wrong. But if I pull up Yokozuna and he and they show him with a Japanese flag, man, this is wrestling, bro. Wrestling was crazy, bro. No. I need Puro to come out his pockets because I'm about to show you right now. I need you to do something. I don't mind people being wrong, but when you try to run me down like you're right and you're fucking wrong. That's a Japanese flag back there, bro. And this is a Japanese guy singing the Japanese anthem. Nah, Yokozuna wasn't Rikishi, no. He was Samoan just like Rikishi, but he's not. This is a Japanese guy singing the Japanese anthem for Yokozuna to come out. That's a big old Japanese flag right there. And this is Yokozuna about to come out. But this is the guy that he said he wasn't built like he was from Japan. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I don't mind you running me down, but you better be right. Bro, like, why would you argue something that you don't know, bro? That's the thing about the internet, bro. People do that all the time. That's Yokozuna right there, chat. This is the guy that he said wasn't Japanese. That's a big old rising sun. You see this right here? That's the rising sun. What do they call Japan? The land of the rising sun. Yokozuna, big old Japan, big old, come on, bro. What are you talking about, dude? And he comes out with an American sports person. He has a big old Japanese flag on his back. But he's not Japanese, though. Okay. He wasn't kicked as a Japanese dude. Freak out of here, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it. People just argue just stuff that for no reason. And look at this, chat. And we're watching fights in Japan, and look what they have right there. A Japanese flag. I guess they're not from Japan either, right? They just have a Japanese flag because fuck out of here, bro. I love those wrestlers stuck in. I'm telling y'all, booger. He said Big Van Vader was a Japanese superstar. Looked like Action Bronson. He said you gotta buy Doc's lunch. You feel me, Tech? I don't know what's wrong with people, man. This man just tried to tell me that Yokozuna wasn't billed as a Japanese sumo wrestler. Come on, bro. The man's name is So I have a question, Puro, with you and all your intelligence, right? Where was Yokozuna supposed to be from? Because he said his gimmick was that he was the best sumo wrestler in the world from Japan. What? He's the best sumo wrestler in the world from Japan. As in he's Japanese. But it's a gimmick that they always do, and he's not really Japanese. It's like the guy that was from Uganda, who's not really from Uganda. That's what they do all the time. But you're right, bro. If you want to be right, bro, you're right, bro. Even though you're fucking wrong. That's the beauty of being on the internet, right? You could pretend like you're right, and you could be wrong as hell and still think that you're right. That's the beauty of being on the internet. It's like what was the guy's name, Al Booger? I don't remember. What was the guy's name that you said before? The guy from Uganda, the Ugandan giant. It's like he's from Uganda. He's not really Ugandan. He's from America. I don't remember where he's from in America, but he's from America, right? He's not really from Uganda, but his name is whatever it was, the Ugandan giant. But you're right though, bro. You know, it's not that they're trying to make you think he's from Uganda. It's just they just call him the Ugandan giant because he's from America. Fucking idiot.
You dumbass.
He said, finna pack buddy ass up. I'm a real wrestler fan. I hate when we trying to act like they know some shit. And bro, dead ass wrong time. And I just showed him the proof and he still thinks he's right. Kamala, thank you. Kamala, yeah, Kamala is the one that just ran for president. Excuse me, Kamala Harris. Kamala, the Ugandan giant. He's from America, bro. But they pitched him like he was from Uganda. This man just tried to argue me that they didn't kick Yokozuna as being from Japan. The man comes in with the that's why you can't argue with people on the internet, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Oh man, God bless you, bro. God bless you, bro. Let's get it, man. We got Daigo Higa getting his third consecutive title shot. Now against Antonio Vargas. Hey, shout out to Daigo Higa, man. Daigo Higa, I don't know, he got the juice. He got the juice, man. This man, first he fought Yoshiki Takei for the WBO bantamweight belt. Lost. Then he fought Seiya Susumi for the second time and the second title shot. But he had a draw with Seiya Susumi a while ago. They fought him again for the WBA bantamweight title, had a draw again. And then now he's fighting Antonio Vargas for the WBA title. The man got the juice. He said his whole backstory for the gimmick that he was a Japanese descent ain't from a long line. Bro, Ty, bro, I can't, bro. And Tech Dove's ass said beat me to it. They literally have recorded commentary saying that, bro. I don't know, bro. You know, I guess I look dumb. You put your cash up. Yo, Puro's a beast, bro. Hey, God bless you, Puro. He put his cash app. Oh, sleep. Shout out to you, Puro. Y'all got to be trolling, bro. Like, ain't no way, bro. So I have a question, chat. If Daigo Higa wins this, how do we look at him? He said, wait. So Kofi Kingston is not Jamaican? Blood clot. He said Kofi Kingston's not Jamaican. I don't know.
Me blood
I don't know. I stopped watching wrestling then. So my last time watching wrestling was the Attitude Era. So I was done watching wrestling. Once Stone Cold, I think I actually stopped watching wrestling. I stopped watching wrestling around the time Stone Cold was on his what? That's about the time I stopped watching. I don't remember anything after that, to be honest. So, right, because I was already done watching wrestling. I remember them doing like a draft, and The Rock was the pick first in the draft or something like that, and like I wasn't even there for like the John Cena. I was already done watching wrestling by the time John Cena was popular and stuff. So I can't tell you. I heard about Kofi Kingston, but I couldn't tell you if he's really. I don't know like that. See, when I don't know something, I have no problem saying I don't know. You know, that's a sign of intelligence when you recognize that you don't know something and you admit it and acknowledge it. You know, you don't pretend like you know something, and then when you get proven wrong, still try to double down. You know, man. That's funny, man. Kofi Paris from Ghana. Okay, so he's Ghanaian. Okay, shout out to him. Are they? Is he the one with the booty-os? Who's the one that had the cereal with the booty-os? Daigo, he got some serious pull. I'm telling you, bro. Said weak ass cash out. He got. Hey, Pro, funny man. You just gotta laugh, man. Yeah, you gotta toss him. Toss him for the cash app is crazy. Pro got to get the boot, man. Come on, Pro, man. Do better, Pro. He said if Daigo wins, it's trash. But if you say Lobo Hall of Fame, you can't say nothing. Back to back title. Said yeah. I think it's kind of. I'm not gonna say he doesn't deserve it. I think it's more of a testament to the smaller weights just not having much. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people, like, when people argue, and I'm not saying that the smaller weights aren't good. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that sometimes the smaller weights are beneficiaries of more title opportunities. So when you have a more decorated champion at the smaller weights, a lot of times, yes, they're skilled too, but a lot of times the talent pool is more shallower, and they're afforded more title opportunities in the larger weights because there's not as many people down there. Like Daigo, he could look it up. He's literally has back-to-back. Who has done that? I remember people crying that Errol Spence was going to get a title shot against Sebastian Fundora after coming off of his loss to Terrence Crawford. This man has back-to-back title shots, all consecutively. He lost, then got a draw, and now he's fighting again. So it's like, yeah, Daigo Higa, if he wins, he's going to be a title holder, but he's like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many, you've been to the finals 10 times. You only won once. You know, shoot, the odds going to be in your favor for you to win at least one time. So, you know what I'm saying? So is it really that good? Like, it's good, don't get me wrong, but we got to consider those things when we're comparing the larger weight divisions. That's all I'm saying, just to keep it fair and funky, and especially also too when you're going through multiple weight divisions, the weight disparity at the smaller weight sometimes is 2 pounds, 3 pounds. You feel me? Sometimes you could go 5 pounds and go through 2 different weight divisions. But then 140 to 147 is 7 pounds alone. 160 to 168 is 8 pounds. You go up 8 pounds. At the smaller weight divisions, you go from 160 to 168, translate those 8 pounds to a smaller weight division, you don't win up 3 divisions. You feel me? For real. 105, 108, 112. Come on now. 105 minimum weight to 112, which is, what is that? Junior. Wait, no. That's flyweight, right? 112 is flyweight? 115 is junior bantamweight. Yeah, 112 is flyweight. So you go from minimum weight 105 to flyweight 112. That's 7 pounds. That's 3 divisions. You go from 160 to 168. That's 8 pounds. So you got 8 pounds. and go one division. You take those 8 pounds and go to some of the lower weights. You could go 3 divisions and still have 1 pound left over. It's crazy. So, you know, you got to consider these things when you talk about stuff pound for pound. That's why when people have discussions about, like, I saw a discussion earlier about Kenshiro Teraji being on the pound for pound list over David Benavidez, because I think it's ESPN had David Benavidez on there, and then the Ring Magazine's rankings, they had. So I think ESPN had the same people, but they had Dave Benavidez instead of Kenshiro Teraji. And then the Ring Magazine had the same people, but they had Kenshiro Teraji instead of Dave Benavidez. And people are like, oh, who deserves it? And in my personal opinion, I don't think there's a wrong answer. But me personally, I would lean towards Kenshiro Teraji because he only has 1 loss, and he avenged that 1 loss to Masamuki Yabuchi. My bad for butchering his name. But he avenged that 1 loss, and he's a unified champion, multi-division champion. Does he have the ring belt too? I think he has the ring belt too. So for me, I would put him over Dave Benavidez. But like if he loses today, like if he loses to Ricardo Sandoval, and then David Benavidez successfully defends his light heavyweight WBC title, then I would put Benavidez over him. So it depends. It depends. I don't think there's a wrong answer though. But for me, I would put Kenshiro Teraji over him right now. Me personally. But I don't think it's wrong to put Benavidez over him. It's just because Benavidez, like I said, he was elevated as a champion once Bivol was stripped by the WBC and President Mauricio Solomon, and he hasn't defended yet. But if he defends against Anthony Yarde successfully, then I have no problem putting him over. And also too, not just Kenshiro Teraji. He just happens to be fighting tonight, but also Oscar Collazo as well. But Oscar Collazo, that man looks dominant. That boy looking sweet down there. Oscar Collazo, Puerto Rican champion at Puerto Rican American champion at a minimal weight. He's a unified champion, and he's a Ring Magazine champion. So it's tough. Vargas needs to up his footwork, but he's doing good. Yeah, Antonio Vargas. Yep. I got suspended in elementary school for putting a classmate in the sharp for giving my friend a leg drop on the schoolyard. Bro, it used to be called NWA before it was even WWF. All the times that go lost, he had everything on his favor and still let the fight go because he would have finished. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. Bro, Al Booger, they out here doing wrestling moves. It's crazy, bro. Hey, yo. Oh, man. That's funny. Let's be real. What's good? I actually don't really have a preference because I don't know if y'all saw earlier. They were showing Junto Nakatani and Seiya Sutsumi in the crowd. I still look at Seiya Sutsumi as the rightful WBA title holder, so I don't really care who wins. I think they both lose to Seiya Sutsumi. Well, that's not really fair to say because Daigo Higa fought Seiya Sutsumi twice and they had draws twice. But I would lean towards Daigo Higa in this fight. I'm kind of rooting for Daigo Higa too. I ain't gonna say I'm rooting for him, but I'm leaning towards. Nice body shot from Vargas. He is a good boxer though. I used to get in trouble all the time for putting finishes on my little brother. I got my ass whooped. Yeah, me too, bro. I used to do it to my little cousins and my nieces and nephews. Hit them with the DDT. But I ain't never do like people was wild. They would do like pedigrees. Like, nah, those are real moves that hurt. But I would do like the stunner because you don't really hurt them, or the rock bottom, stuff like that. I wouldn't do anything like a tombstone or something like that. Or I would do a power bomb, but I would do it like lightly, you know. The mandible claw. I couldn't stand mankind, but I do the mandible claw too. Grab a sock. That's messed up, man. Yo, shout out to my brother Oscar Perez dropping that hello yellow on the fellow with that bread, that cheese, that butter.
These biscuits.
The only problem with Taraji is that he is a beneficiary of a bunch of questionable decisions or stoppage. Yeah, after following him for a minute, it's pretty clear. Yeah. Appreciate that, Oscar, for the $10. I don't know why it's not going towards a goal. I don't know. I think YouTube is glitching or something. But yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. Supporter. Oh, Vargas got dropped. Yeah, that chinny chin boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Vargas, not like this. Not like this. Oscar, you watching, brother. Oh no. Daigo Higa said he wants that WBA belt, man. He wants that WBA belt, man. He said, nah, third time's a charm, baby. Third time's a charm, baby. He said third time's a charm. Nice right hand to the body. I mean, left hand to the body from Higa. He said the third time's a charm, chat. We used to pull our matches off the beds of the floor. Best believe my little bro's got powerbomb many times. Oh my. Did you hit him with the Sid Vicious powerbomb? What kind of powerbomb, bro? Remember all the different types of power bombs? You had the Big Papa, not Big Papa Pump. That's Scott Steiner. What's Kevin Nash's name? No, the Scott Hall. Wait, rest in peace, Scott Hall. Right, Scott Hall's Razor Ramon. Razor Ramon had the Razor's Edge power bomb. Was it? What was Kevin Nash's name? Diesel, and he had another name too. I can't remember, but anyway, he had a power bomb. Sid Vicious had a power bomb. All those power. Of course, what's the name had a power bomb? Of course, Kane and Undertaker power bomb, yes. But Ahmed Johnson had a kind of like a power bomb thing going on too. All those different type of power bombs. Power bombs are vicious, man. He said, "I donate my $5 to you, good, bro." Hey, you can become a member. You were putting my Cash App is right here. We thought you were saying you wanted me to donate to your Cash App. I thought that's what you were saying. That's why I thought it was so funny. Yeah, my Cash App's right there. My Cash App's spinning on the screen, man. You know, but I guess you missed my Cash App sign like you missed the Japanese anthem and the Japanese flag for Yokozuna. So, you know, we can tell that you missed quite a bit. I'm not even mad at you, bro. I'm gonna talk trash and I'm gonna tease you, but I ain't mad at you, man. Yeah, you missed that big ass Cash App sign like you missed a big ass Japanese flag, huh? And you missed all the commentary where they say he's from Japan. Hails out of Japan. Big Sexy was another name. Well, I won the bet. You did not win the bet, bro. The jackknife. That was it. The jackknife powerball. Thank you. Jackknife. That's what it is. You didn't win the bet, bro. You could convince yourself that you're right, but I mean, I don't know why you think you won. I really don't understand, but Pearl River Plunge. Appreciate it. I said Yokozuna is Samoan pretending to be Japanese. Just like it's not his fault, you know, that's how they pitched this character, just like they did with Kamala, the Ugandan giant. They kicked him like he was from Uganda. And they kicked what's his name like he was from what's his name? Prince Albert. I can't remember where he was from. I think was he like from Persia or Saudi Arabia or something like that. Prince Albert. Not when he was Prince. Yeah, when he was Prince Albert. They kicked him like he was from somewhere in the Middle East. I don't remember. But he's not from there either. They do that a lot. I don't know why you think you're right, but if you think you're right, my brother, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Yeah, Sid Vicious. I used to rock with Psycho Sid, man. Psycho Sid. Remember when like Psycho Sid and didn't they have like a coalition? Like Psycho Sid, Shawn Michaels, and Ahmed Johnson for a little bit? Am I tripping? I think they had like a trio going on for a little bit. I remember that, man. That's what I was really into wrestling. Shout out to Oscar for the $10, man. Thank you, sir. Hey, what would be crazy, Oscar, if Daigo Higa somehow fumbles this bag again? If Daigo Higa fumbles this bag, that'd be crazy. Because remember when he lost to Yoshiki Takei, he said he was going to retire. Then he came back, got a title shot against Seiya Susumi, had a draw. So if he doesn't win this, he might need to retire, bro. It just ain't. You done dropped Antonio Vargas. What round was that? The second round? I don't know. They're not putting the round counts on here. I think I'm right with the round count, chat, but I'm not sure. I think we're in the third round. We might be in the fourth. Hell, we might be in the fifth round. I don't know what round we in. I don't know what round we in, chat. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, if Daigo Higa fumbles this bag, you just might need to go ahead and call it. Oh, man, don't talk about that. The TLC matches, the tables, ladders, and chairs. Yeah, something like that. Let's be real. Oh, man, the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, the Edge of Christian. Oh, man. That's one thing I was kind of disappointed because Edge was one of my favorite wrestlers. And by the time he became like a main character or whatever you call him, like a big character, I was already done watching boxing. And I was like, dang, I was happy for him though. Because Edge put a lot of time in. Remember when he was with like, what was it called? With Gangrel, like the Brood or something, like the vampire joints? Edge, Christian, and Gangrel or something like that. Bitches spear you off the ladder, boy. Yep. Okay. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Craziness. I got into wrestling because my pops, when I was young, I used to watch it with my dad. Nice left hook to the body from Daigo Higa. That entrance song was a slap. What you know about Brutus the Barber Beefcake? I don't remember him. I don't remember Brutus the Barber Beefcake. That's a tongue twister. Say that 5 times fast. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Edge always has a cold entrance. Facts. You think you know me. I remember that with Edge and Christian. You think you know me. Oh, we in round 6. We in round 6. Shout out to the scary looking ring girl. Look like Yokozuna these days, really. I don't remember him. I remember like, I don't remember him. Maybe if I see him, I'll probably, just like I didn't remember the Ugandan giant until I saw him. I had to look him up. Compliments to Al Booga. I don't remember Brutus a Beefcake. We gonna pause that though. Talk about them cakes.
No, did he?
We gonna pause that. I remember Bam Bam Bigelow. I do remember Bam Bam Bigelow. Nice jab from Antonio Vargas. Daigo Higa is, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, nice jab to the body followed by a right uppercut. I like that combination. I like that combination. I remember Big Boss Man. That Ted DiBiase stuffing money in your face. Yeah, cut your hair after he beat you. You know who I never liked though? Yeah, I was getting out. Like I said, I was out of wrestling by this time anyway. But I was getting out of wrestling. I never liked Goldberg. I always thought he was too OP. I never understood why. I did like his spear though. That spear was vicious. That's probably why I didn't like it, because I feel like I always associated Edge with the spear, and he also did a spear. And who was it? Rhino. Rhino also did a spear. A lot of guys did spears, but I didn't like Goldberg. But I did like when he would demonstrate his power, man. And I remember when he picked up the Big Show. Oh my goodness. Granted, I know that they be jumping with it and let him lift him up, but still, bro, I was shoot. Big Show was crazy when he did his one move to the Big Show. What's his move called? I don't remember what his move is called. The jackknife or jackhammer or whatever it's called. And he did that joke to the Big Show. I said, hey, yo. And he did the Mark Henry too. I said, whoa. Yeah, I never liked Goldberg, Ty. Daigo Higa with a left hook to the body now. Roddy Piper. With them bagpipes. Speaking of bag, I'm still waiting on my $5. on my cash up for you to become a member. Matter of fact, become a member, Puro. Re-up on your membership. That'd be better. And do better. Don't forget to smack that like button while you're at it, chat. Appreciate it. All right, let's get it, man. We got round number 7. Somebody said Daigo Higa 6-0. Maybe. Supporter said Doc, they just call you, feel me? It's a principle, man. It's a principle, man. Ain't even about the money. It's the principle. I'm Shot Town's finest. And I ain't going out like no sucker. Where's that from, chat? It's $5? $5? You gonna cause a scene for $5? You know, it ain't even about the money. It's the principle. I'm Shot Town's finest, and I ain't going out like no sucker. Oh, man. Nice left hook to the body. Vargas is fighting back, though, man. Yeah, if Daigo Higa doesn't pull this one off, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Just go ahead and give up, man. Ray Davis was good, bro. I just saw you, shout out to you, bro. A long time, man. I saw you on somebody's channel. I don't remember. What I want to say it was 2 Cents. Was it? Were you on 2 Cents' panel recently? I think it was 2 Cents channel. I saw you on. Somebody was in there, bro. 2 Cents be having me rolling, dog. 2 Cents said, "You think you smart because you." Bro, she didn't say it this time, but somebody was talking in there, and it made me think of what she said to somebody. I remember a long time ago. She said, "You think you smart because you breathe heavy and talk slow." That girl had me crying. Somebody was in there talking, and they were talking so slowly, bruh, and they weren't saying nothing. I don't remember who it was, but it made me think of what 2 Cents said. I got Ray Davis in the building. He said the boxer fan panel. Yeah, shout out to 2 Cents, man. 2 Cents be holding it. I like 2 Cents, man. She be holding it down, man. And she be getting some of y'all together, man. Y'all be sidestepping. She be getting y'all right back in line. Cause y'all be wilding sometimes. I don't remember who it was, but some dude was just. And you know what gets on my nerves too? There was somebody on the pedal that was like, "Oh, don't cut me off. Don't cut me off." But then every time somebody else talked, he cut them off. Bro, that's a pet peeve of mine, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And it's always a person who doesn't want people to cut them off that always cuts people off the most. Always. It's like the people that are the most sensitive talk the most trash. It's just like that. The people that talk the most trash are the most sensitive. They don't want nobody to talk trash to them, but they want to talk trash to everybody else. And that person, he cut people off every time, no matter who talked. Even 2 Cents talks sometimes, he would cut her off. But then when he's talking, oh, don't cut me off, don't cut me off. Oh, it's crazy, bro. I'd have got him up out of there. I ain't gonna lie to you. She nicer than me. I'd have got him right up out of there. I don't remember who it was. I'd have got them to freak up out of there. Val Venus with the saxophone, when he come out with the towel, and the ladies. I ain't like Val Venus. No, I mean I like Val Venus when he was getting whooped. Yep. So just like that clone. He not him, but one of them type of people. Yeah. Nice left hook to the body. Nice response with a 2-piece combination from Vargas. The emotional replies is diabolical. Ooh, nice. Trip it up with the left hand. 3-piece combination coming from Antonio Vargas. 1-2-1. I don't mind the emotional replies, to be honest, right? As long as you don't confuse it with logic. Like if you know you're just fanned out, that's cool. I can appreciate that. But when you are fanned out and you think you say some real stuff, like there was somebody, I don't know. Like once you make it clear that you don't know what you're talking about, then that's when I just kind of ignore everything else you say. Because you just want to be part of the conversation, but you don't really know what you're talking about. And like I said, that's the problem with social media, man. Instead of just being quiet, everybody has an opinion on things that they shouldn't even have an opinion on. You don't even know what you're talking about. Why do you have an opinion? Have you no shame? Like it's okay. There's nothing wrong with not knowing what you're talking about. But there was somebody on there was talking about Victor Conti and they're defending him, and then they're like, oh, I didn't know that. I don't really pay attention to Victor Conti. Well, bitch, if you don't pay attention, why are you talking about it? Like you, on one hand, you're arguing something, and then on the other hand, when you get corrected, but oh, well, I don't really pay attention like that. Well, shut up. If you don't know, then what you argue about? You just say whatever sounds good in your head? Damn dummy. Like I said, I don't remember who the name was. Higa looking like he gassing a little. Talk to him, Tech. This is what Higa does. This is exactly what he does. He'll be doing good, then he'll just step off the gas, or maybe his gas run out. I don't know. Should put him in a black and mild and smoke him. It's crazy. Left hook to the body from Daigo Higa. Left jab from Vargas. Left jab from Higa again. Daigo Higa might need to cut that shit. He keep going like this, but his hair don't seem like it's long enough to be in his eyes. There go the man right there, Junto Nakatani. Said Susumi beside him, he's a rightful WBA title holder, but he had eye injury, so he had to relinquish the belt. That's how Antonio Vargas was elevated. But Seiya Susumi, who had 2 draws with Daigo Higa, was sitting in the jeans right beside Junto Nakatani. Junto scanning around for the host. Oh man, Junto Nakatanya. Big Junto. Rock with Junto, man. Junto be on the hook, bro. Y'all crazy, bro. Ooh, that was a nice left straight from Higa into a left uppercut. He likes those left straights into a left uppercut. Or a jab into an uppercut into a hook. He'll throw 3 left hands in a row. Well, Antonio Vargas is opening up right now. Throwing hands. They throwing hands right now. They fight with a sense of urgency. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Who's gonna last? Who's gonna outlast who? Oh, I think Higa's getting the best of Vargas. Oh, this might be in Higa's wheelhouse. Vargas may not want to fight this fight. You might want to get out that phone booth, brother. Oh boy. CQC. We like the CQC though. Close quarters combat. Okay. Vargas is opening it up now. Oh, okay. 1-2 from Vargas lands. Left hook. They fighting in the phone book right in the middle of the ring. They're just doing a lot of leaning on each other right now, though. Ooh, left hook to a right, straight to a left hook from Vargas. Right uppercut for Daigo Higa. They're both exchanging right now. Ooh! Daigo Higa threw a small little left uppercut, tried to throw a big left hook. Missed. You see what I'm saying, Tech? He throwing all the way from Florida, bro. Them punches coming from the peninsula with it. They coming from a whole entire continent away. I'm telling you. Clarissa mentioned Junto being in her DMs. Nah, that's just Daigo. He a choker by nature. Even Ryosuke beat him for a Japanese belt. Yep. Ryosuke Nishida beat Daigo Higa. Yep. Shout out to the former IBF champion, former IBF bantamweight champion Ryosuke Nishida. You know what I'm saying? My boy Junto had to take that O. Antonio Vargas comes through with the 3-4 punch combination, pushes Daigo Higa back. Yeah, Daigo Higa, I don't know what's up with him, man. You know, maybe he just has stamina issues. Like maybe he just after the 9th, 10th championship rounds, he just can't keep up the pace. You know, maybe he does run and stuff like that. Maybe it's something that he just can't do it. Some people just can't. You know, some people's stamina just is, and tanking is deep or big as others. Because I don't see why he should lose this fight. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not keeping score either, so whoever wins wins. I'm not scoring this shit. It's a good fight though. But you see, when I don't score it, I don't complain about the result. Higa loads up way too damn much and misses those too often. Yeah, it drains him. True. Yep. Yeah, because you miss a punch. That's more draining than landing. So a miss is more draining than anything, especially a big miss, you know? I got Vargas up, but not scoring it really. Okay, yeah, I'm not scoring it either, so whoever wins, wins. I'm going to score the next one, though. I'm going to score Teraji and Sandoval. I'm not scoring this one. I'm just enjoying this one. Let's get it. Round number 10, I believe. Oh. Antonio Vargas let off a 4 or 5 punch combination. Give him the biscuit too. Give him the 3-piece combo with the biscuit. Oh, big right hand from Daigo Higa. Where's Antonio Vargas from, chat? Daigo Higa's Japanese. I think Antonio Vargas is American, if I'm not mistaken. We got the American champion going against the Japanese contender. Oh, nice sneaky left hook that Daigo Higa doubles up on. Then he falls with a right overhand right. Body shots from Daigo Higa. Body shots. And another one. Dig to that body. Yes, sir. Like you're an excavation specialist. Archaeologist. Oh, nice uppercut. Sneaky right uppercut from Daigo Higa. 3-punch combination led off by Antonio Vargas. He said his last name Vargas ain't no damn American. Bro, that's what? What does that even mean? What do you mean? His name Vargas, so he can't be American? That's crazy, bro. Probably Venezuela or Colombia. I think he's American, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, America is a melting pot, bro. That's what makes us strong and beautiful. What's supposed to make us strong and beautiful and bold is our diversity, man. What you mean? You can be brown, black, white, or anywhere in between and be American, bro. What are you talking about? That's crazy. The man says last name Vargas. Ain't no way he's American. Hey, yeah, I'm about to get you up out of here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, nice left hook. Landed right on Vargas's chin. That hurt him. I ain't gonna say it hurt him, but it definitely, he felt that one. This man said. I get what you're saying, though. You're saying maybe somewhere down the line, his lineage, his heritage is probably, you know what I'm saying, originated elsewhere. But what American didn't originate elsewhere? All of us did, except for the true Americans and Native Americans. The real deal Holyfield Americans. Ooh, nice left hook to the head. Everybody else is by way of, you know what I'm talking about? This man clone is, and he wonders why I don't play all his messages or I don't read all his messages, because you say crazy diabolical stuff like that. The live money lines, Vargas minus 350. Oh Lord. He said, Doc, question, who does Shields fight next? Ooh, who do I want her to fight? I would he is American. Thank you, supporter. Thank you, supporter. I appreciate it, bro. Gosh dang, heathens in the chat. I want her to fight Shadeja Green. It doesn't sound like she's too keen on fighting Shadeja. When you look up Vargas says American, thank you, Ty. Hey, bro. Hey, some of y'all be trying to get me canceled, bro. Hey, man. Please, YouTube, don't hold me accountable for what I'm reading in the chat. It's not my words unless I say explicitly it's mine. I think Clarissa Shields is. I think Clarissa Shields is willing to fight Shadeja Green. But I don't think, I mean, she's not in a position where Shadeja Green's not really in a position to demand it, to be real, right? But that's a fact I would like. Just because Shadeja beat Savannah, that's why I was telling folks, I would prefer that the winner of Shadeja Green and Savannah Marshall would fight Clarissa Shields, would get Clarissa. So whether it was Savannah Marshall in a rematch or Shadeja Green, not saying that Savannah Marshall deserves a rematch because Clarissa beat her, but that's a fight that I would like. I actually thought Savannah beat Shadeja, but since Shadeja won in a close fight, I'm not mad at that. But that's a fight I would prefer. And if not her, then I would want her to fight the WBA champion, light heavyweight champion, Shay Keneally, the Australian champion. I think that's a good fight too. I mean, let me be clear. When I say I think it's a good fight, it's a good fight for what it is. I think Clarissa Shields, you know, she's the GOAT, so I'm going with the GOAT all the time. But yeah, I would like it to be either Shay Keneally or Shadeja Green. Who do I think she fights? To be honest, I don't think she fights. I don't know who she fights. I'm not sure who she fights. But I hope it's one of those two. And I hope it's not Layla Ali. But if it's Layla Ali, she want that pressure, then let her get that pressure. Antonio Vargas from Houston, Texas. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I got the GOAT. On that, Tech, but I think because the reason why I like Shay Keneally is because she has a belt, you know what I'm saying? So people, like, I know people don't really respect certain fighters that they don't know. But I feel like when you have a belt, you gotta, it comes with a certain level of respect. You know what I'm saying? And Shadeja Green is unified. She has 2 belts. Shay Keneally has a WBA belt. So those are the fights I would look towards. I would look forward to. I mean, if she wants to fight Francois Cruz, because she was at the fight too, she's also unified. So I'll be cool with that too. Francois Cruz is a possibility for a rematch. Shadeja Green, Shay Keneally, a couple opportunities there, man. Yeah, they're thumping right now, man. Yeah, I would have. Yeah, exactly, Ty. Yeah, because Shadeja Green, she could go get that rematch for Francois Cruz. That'd be a great way, right? Because Francois Cruz beat Shadeja. Clarissa beat Francois Cruz, right? And Clarissa, according to her, she claims that she offered Shadeja Green a fight before. Shadeja didn't want it. So that's on Shadeja, you know what I'm saying? So now you can't just assume that you're next, you know? But I wouldn't mind that fight. But yeah, I think that makes more sense for Shadeja Green and Francois Cruz to have a rematch for Undisputed. And then the winner of that fight gets Clarissa. I'll be cool with that too. Absolutely. That'd be good money right there too. That'd actually be sweet, actually. But I ain't gonna lie, if Shadeja Green can, she might want to stay away from Francois Cruz. Because if she loses, she definitely won't get Clarissa Shields. So that might be too dangerous, you know. Because Clarissa is definitely the cash cow. So even though Francois and Shadeja would be for Undisputed, it would still wouldn't garner the attention that she would get from being a Clarissa Shields opponent. So it's up to her. Yeah, that would be risky, but that would be dope. I actually like that. I actually like that path. I agree with you, Ty. I would actually prefer for her to go for Undisputed. So Cruz versus Shadeja in a rematch, because their first fight was close. And then the winner of that gets Clarissa. That'd be dope. I don't know if that's the route they're going to take, but yeah, that'd be dope. Layla better keep her damn 50-year-old ass at home on the couch. Facts. Hey, Tech. What Muhammad Ali's ex-wife, rest in peace, Muhammad Ali, said that Layla better stay her ass in the kitchen. That joke had me crying, bro. That's how you gonna say that? That's wrong, man. She said it's not as bad because it's coming from another woman, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say nothing like that. But she said Layla better stay her ass in the kitchen, or she gonna get. Or she said something. I think she has some wordplay there too. She said she better stay her ass in the kitchen, or she gonna come out here and get cooked, or something like that. And I said, okay, mama. That joke was funny. Don't forget to smack that like button, man. In order to beat Shields, they gotta fight her in MMA. I'm telling you. Nice left hook from Daigo Higa. Antonio Vargas with a nice 3-punch combination. He missed the third shot, but he hit the first 2. Mostly landing on gloves, though. All right, Layla's back to training. She started sparring. Yeah, sure. She's just trying to test and see if she can do it. Which I don't blame her. 15 million? Shit. I mean, we just saw Manny Pacquiao. Like I said, Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios, they have the same age disparity, right? Mario Barrios is about 30, 29, 30. Clarissa Shields is 29, 30. Manny Pacquiao, 46. Layla Ali's 46 or 47, something like that. So it's the same age gap. So we just saw it. I just don't want to see it, man. I'll watch it. But I don't, you know me. I don't really care for the old. I didn't want to see Manny Pacquiao come back. I don't want to see Floyd come back. I don't want to see Layla come back. I don't want to see. I'm good on that. I want to see Vladimir Klitschko come back. I'm good on that. But if they want to, hey, why not? If the money right, Layla there every night. That's what she said. If the money right, Layla there every night. That's what Layla said out of her mouth on the Breakfast Club. Oh, they wrestling right now. What they doing, man? They tired. They both tired. Yeah, I think this fight's gonna be a close decision too. Shout out to Lenny Daniels, man. Lenny Daniels made a fan out of me. I like Lenny Daniels' effort, man. Hopefully she keeps at it. I like her effort and her attitude and her spirit, man. She just seemed like a happy, cool person, man. And she fought. First, she was doing the Tom and Jerry stuff, that stupid behind Tom and Jerry stuff. That. Oh, Antonio Vargas knocked out Daigo Higa at the last hour. Bro, Daigo, he just can't get right, chat. He just can't get right, chat. Daigo Higa just can't get right. Oh my goodness. Bro, hey man, you know when some people just don't have it, bro? He just ain't got it. He just can't get over the hump, man. Daigo Higa just can't get over the hump, bro. It's like he finds a way to lose. He did the same thing. Like, oh my, he's going, oh my, Antonio Vargas going in. He throwing hands, bro. You gotta fight back. You gotta fight back. You gotta fight back, Higa.
Get him up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Let him get up.
Antonio Vargas has to step on the gas, bro. You gotta step on, you gotta end it. Run him down, Vargas. Be tired tomorrow. You could be tired tomorrow. Oh man, yeah, Daigo Higa just ain't got it, bro. You know when the people they just can't get over. Bro, we saw this. He gassed out or he faded against Yoshiki Takei. He faded against Seiya Susumi. It's just what he does. It's just his stamina, bro. He just it's like Jermaine Taylor, right? Remember we saw the same thing with Jermaine Taylor. No matter what, we know Jermaine Taylor's gonna gas out towards the back end of his career. You know what I'm saying? We just know he's gonna gas out in the later rounds. It happened with Carl Froch. It happened with Kelly Pavlik. It happened with, you know what I'm saying? We just know Jermaine Bad Intentions Taylor, like he starts off fast and hot and then he just fizzles out. So even the fights that he ended up winning decisions like against B-Hop, we saw it, you know what I'm saying? We saw it happen. So oh my goodness, Vargas finished strong, bro. I'm talking about strong. Super strong. Yeah, Vargas might have just pulled this off, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You get 3 title shots, you lose all 3, or well, he lost one, and then he had a draw, and then if he lose, bro, either you didn't win any of the 3 title shots you had, and you had back to back consecutively. Yeah, you might just need to go ahead and call it, brother. I ain't gonna lie. If Daigo Higa gets another title shot after this, I'm not gonna watch it. Okay, I'm lying. I'm gonna watch it, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna watch it reluctantly. I'm gonna complain about it. Oh man. He said in order to beat Shields, you gotta clone Shields. Yeah, facts. But yeah, shout out to Laney Daniels, man. Like I said, she made a fan out of me. I'm definitely gonna watch her fights. Like I said, she started off with the quote unquote nonsensical Tom and Jerry stuff, which I hate that. I hate that label. That's one thing I do not like Big Turk for, that stuff, pushing that narrative and that bull crap. I don't like that Tom and Jerry narrative, but Laney Daniels definitely started off. She started off like that, but then she bit down, man. Yeah, but Laney Daniels, like I said, she bit down and she was like, yo, she started fighting. She started fighting with Clarissa Shields, so I don't know how anybody couldn't appreciate Laney Daniels' effort. She was clearly outmatched, and she just, I appreciate that, man. It's not all about winning. Of course, you want to win, but it's a draw. I was wondering why he was holding both their hands up like that. I was like, is it a draw? Yeah, Daigo, he could just call it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you get 3 title shots against 3 different champions and you don't win one, yeah, just go ahead and call it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Daigo, you just ain't got it, bro. You just ain't got it, bro. Like, they can't spoon feed you any more than that, bro. Seiya Susumi look mad. What's wrong with Seiya Susumi? I have Vargas, but not mad at Jay. I didn't score it, so I don't care. I ain't gonna lie. What's wrong with Seiya Susumi, bro? You look disappointed. What was wrong with Seiya Susumi, Chad? He looked disappointed, man. I think Seiya Susumi definitely beats Vargas. I don't know about, like, Daigo Higa. Seiya Susumi doesn't get tired, you know, and that's what saved him against Daigo Higa. Daigo Higa was outboxing him, you know. It's just that Seiya Susumi doesn't get tired. He has an infinite gas tank, and I think that's what got him the draw. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't feel bad. It's like Daigo Higa's like getting and I don't mean this in any way, but he's getting like the Amanda Serrano treatment. Like, I'm not with that, bro. But what I mean by that is that every time you lose, it can't be a close fight, bro. I'm not giving you the benefit of the doubt every time. Like, you might get robbed once in a while, but if you getting robbed back to back consecutively, nah, you're not getting robbed. People just lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I see people say that Amanda Serrano got robbed 3 times against Katie Taylor. I'm asleep. If you get robbed 3 times, well, then you out here looking like free money. If you get robbed 3 times, you need to switch your appearance or change something because you out here looking like free money. People told me that Katie Taylor robbed Amanda Serrano 3 times.
What?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Ego is like Derevchenko. Yeah, man, like Sergey Derevchenko, like SD. I think the winner was supposed to get Nonito next. Yeah, Nonito. Yeah, no, you are right. Yeah, you think that you're right. Nonito Donaire was supposed to get the winner, yeah. Cause he miraculously came back and was ranked number 5. Like Manny Pacquiao miraculously came back and was ranked number 5. The WBC ranked Manny Pacquiao number 5 so he could get a fight against for Mario Barrios's welterweight belt, and then Nonito Donaire came back, also Filipino, was ranked number 5 in the WBA to get a chance at Seiya Susumi's belt. But now Antonio Vargas, because Seiya Susumi had an eye injury. So yeah. Is it fair? I don't know. But it's so funny we talk about fairness when it comes to other fighters at larger weight divisions, but we don't notice the same stuff goes on in the lower weights. You just don't pay attention to the lower weights. You need that soundbite for Serrano, free ass. Hey, remember that quote? Free ass. But I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about Tekken the other day because I was watching something and I was like, why does this music sound familiar? And the video I was watching, they were using background music from Tekken. I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I sometimes I kind of bit. I don't miss Tekken because the game is ass and the people are garbage. You know, they're that crazy. But I do miss, like, I just like the competitive. I miss kicking people ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And teabagging them, that's what I miss. Yeah, the teabag on their head top. I miss that, bro. We gonna pause that. Yeah, I definitely miss teabagging and whooping ass.
No, did he?
People coming to my chat mad because I whooped them. Come on, bro. It's a video game, man. You mad at me because I kicked your... What you want me to do? Lose on purpose? Vargas won that fight by 5 rounds easy. Talk to him, D1. Talk to him, D1. Talk to him. Susumi had a nasty cut. Without the cut, I have Susumi. Talk to him, Oscar. Talk to him. Another one of these leapfrogger mofos hate when boxing does that. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't like it either, man. I don't like it either, but, you know, that's how it goes. Boxing is... Sometimes it's off of merit, but a lot of times it's off of popularity. We know that. That just comes with it. You miss being toxic, basically. I miss being toxic to the ones that deserve it, bro. Well, it's come to my chat mad because shit on me teabag you to win. I might have to go back to it, but that game is so, it's just bad. That game's ass. Shout out to Antonio Vargas. Shout out to Daigo Higa, man. It was a good fight, but Daigo Higa has 3 title shots, bro. You fumbled all of them. How you do that, Ty? Come on, dog. At this point, I'm starting to feel like they're gifting you draws. You had 2 draws with Seiya Susumi. One was for the title. You had a close loss to Yoshiki Takei. Now you have a draw with Antonio Vargas. It's like, bro, you just... Damn. So essentially, that knockdown cost him... Wow. Man, shout out to Daigo Higa. He's a good fighter, though, man. He's a good fighter, but... I ain't gonna lie, I like Seiya Susumi. I just like Seiya Susumi's energy, bro. The way he just walked in, he just walked in there like, I'm finna take my belt back, bro. He said he got the real one, chat. He said, yeah, I need that. I need that Abacha. I don't rock with the 2-piece jean suit, but he got the denim fit on. He just need the matching hat. I don't know if I'm walking with the jean suit, but you know what I'm talking about. I like his swag though, man. The way he walked in the ring, like, yeah, I need that Abacha. I'm the real champ. What kind of belt he got? I'm not going. I got the WBA belt. That's mine. That's me. That's me right there. Yeah, that's me right there. I like his energy, bro. The only person I'll go for over Seiya Susumi is Junto. I like Junto. That's my favorite bantamweight fighter, but Seiya got a gas tank like out of this world. That man don't stop punching, bro. He don't stop. He's a little wild. He's not the most technically sound, but he does not stop punching, man. You rock with Daigo Higa, D1? Yeah, but it's like, bro, he had three consecutive title shots, bro. You gotta capitalize, man. You fought 3 title shots you got 3 back-to-back title shots in the same division against 3 different champions, and you come up short every time? Nah, bro. You can't get no more title shots you can't get another title shot, bro. You gotta relax, man. What's he gonna go for that? He gonna go fight Junto now? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Consecutively fought for a WBO, fought for Seiya Susumi, and fought for Vargas's WBA. So he fought for Takei's WBO belt, then he fought for Susumi's WBA belt, who's in the ring right now, and then he just fought Vargas' WBA belt, who's in the ring right now. That's crazy. He dressed like Miyagi back in 80s, back in 82 in it. He had 80s, baby. You feel me? I don't know. Dr. K got some heat behind the punches. Ooh, you got Takei over Susumi? Nah, I gotta say it's Susumi smoking Takei, bro. I think that's too much. That's just too much. That's too much pressure, bro. But you're right. Takei hit hard, man. The former kickboxer. Takei got some stank behind the punches. Now you're right. I got Susumi though. He said karate. Yeah, karate. Yeah, Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid. So you just. They're coming out with a new one. You saw that? They're coming out with like a new Karate Kid. I'm gonna watch that. I think Jackie Chan is gonna be not Mr. Miyagi, but you know what I'm saying, that the type of trainer role. Yeah, I think they're coming. I think I saw that somewhere that they're coming out with a new it's not gonna be Will Smith's son, obviously. He's a little older now, but it's gonna be Jackie Chan. I don't know if I'm assuming he's gonna reprise the same role that he played in the one with Jaden Smith, but it's gonna be a different Karate Kid. Looks like he about to teach Daniel's son how to paint a fence. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Oh yeah, he's supposed to be in there too, huh? Ty, yeah, the original Daniel son. He's supposed to be in there too, right? I think I saw that. That is that fly catching with the chopsticks fit. I ain't gonna lie, Tech. I was one of them youngest trying that joint. I was trying to catch him. I couldn't do it. But you, hey, what you do? Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna check some of y'all age right now. What y'all know about the Karate Kid video game though? For the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, the original joint. And what you remember that there was there's a couple stages. I believe it's bonus stages where you had to catch the flies with the chopsticks. What you know about that? What you know about Duck Hunt? Come on, man. What y'all know about the power pad for the track and field game? The power pad. Y'all don't know nothing about that, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that, man. But yeah, shout out to the Karate Kid though. 118 with some serious champions. If Bam goes up, I wonder who will fight. I'll tell you who he better not fight. According to Robert Garcia though, and according to Bam Rodriguez, he said, man, that shit was weak. You hating now, bro. Stop hating, Ty. According to Bam Rodriguez and Robert Garcia, I don't know if you saw it, but when they were talking about it and said that Junto and who's his coach again? Rudy Fernandez. They were in talks to have the fight, but Honda shut it down. He said, nah, y'all ain't fighting right now. I guess probably because he wants to pursue Nakatani and Nai Inoue, but yeah, I would love Junto and Bam. I would love Junto and Inoue. I love all those fights, man. Yeah, they got some good divisions, man. Bam Rodriguez beating the South African former WBO champion Fumulele. I want to see Fumulele Kafu again, man. I thought he fought with a lot of heart, man. I didn't think he was gonna be that tough as far as trading. Like he was willing to exchange, man. That was shout out to Bam, but that was a hell of a fight and a hell of an effort from Fumulele Kafu as well. So yeah, man, I like him. I think that he could still be a title holder, especially if Bam like you said, goes up to 118 or something. Man, put Punch Out back on. Hey, come on now, Mike Tyson Punch Out. Ooh, put that back on. That's a fact, man. Hey, Mike Tyson Punch Out with what's his guy's name? Soda Pop, the Sandman. Come on, man. You what? Punch Out hey, Mega Man. Hey, come on now. He ain't choosing Big Junto. You know what's up. Punch Out was too good. Yes, my whole family came over to watch me beat Mike when I finally learned how to. Really, I never beat him. I need to go redeem because I was legit. You know what I'm saying? I was young, so I couldn't beat him. I think I could get to Soda Pop or the Sandman maybe, and then I have to give it to my older brother. I couldn't beat Soda Popinski. Yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about, Tech. Yeah, I couldn't get past him. I never beat that game, and I was good at video games. I'm like the video game guy, but not then. I was little, so I couldn't beat. I remember back then. I remember I went back and beat the regular Mario though, but I never went back and beat I might need to do that. Get me a little emulator and go beat the hell out of Mike. Fuck wrong with Mike. He said Doc was playing Mrs. Pac-Man. I was playing Dig Dug Facts. I rock with Pac-Man now. Pac-Man. Oh man, Super Mario. Remember Super Mario World 2? Ooh, there's some games, man. King Hippo 2, ugly mouth ass. I never beat Mike, but beat the shit out of Sandman. Yeah. I don't remember. I think I beat. I don't remember who I got stuck in. Who was after? Whichever one was further. That's the one I got stuck on. So if Sandman was after Soda Pop, then I got to Sandman. But if Soda Pop was after Sandman, then that's where I got stuck. So I can't remember one of those two I got stuck on. Hey, bro, that's when games are. I'm not saying games aren't good now, but is it me or do y'all feel like some of the games they're too like online focused, like they're too multiplayer focused. Like there's no stories in like. I used to play Final Fantasy 7. Like I'm a big RPG head, so like my favorite games are RPGs, and I like sports games too. You know, but I love RPGs. So like my game was like Final Fantasy 7, Xenogears, stuff like that. So but like now it's like everything's focused on multiplayer, which is cool, but there's no like depth to the games anymore. I remember like you playing Final Fantasy 7, it's like you're playing a movie. Like you felt like you were in a movie, like you're part of the story and stuff like that. Hence the role-playing game. Like you're role-playing, bro. You don't feel like that anymore. It's just everything is just Battle Royale, and Soda Pop wasn't up. Super Macho Man was right before Mike. Yeah, I didn't get to Macho Man. If I remember, he did the tornado punch. Yeah, I didn't get there. What you know about Final Fantasy, man? Stop playing with me, Oscar. What you know about Chrono Trigger? Chrono Cross? Come on, Albooga. Chrono Trigger was that deal. Chrono Trigger was first, right? Chrono Cross was the second one. It wasn't as popular, but Chrono Cross was my joint. Yep, Chrono Trigger, Legends of Dragoon. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. This man, Oscar, don't disrespect me, bro. Final Fantasy 8. I didn't like 8 though. I just beat it just to beat it. But I didn't like Squall with the gun sword. I thought he was, and the story was bad. It's crazy. I like Final Fantasy 9 though. A lot of people didn't like 9. I like 9. But yeah, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10. Final Fantasy 10 Part 2. I stopped there. I think Final Fantasy 11 was the first one that went online, and that's when I stopped. That's when I guess getting too busy at school and stuff. But Xenogears, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Legend of Dragoon. Suikoden. What you know about Suikoden? Suikoden 4 was my favorite. What you know about that, man? I know RPGs, man. What about Star Ocean? What y'all know about Star Ocean, man? Come on now. I'm a real gamer, man. Not anymore, but I used to be. What you know about Star Ocean, man? Till the end of time, man. Come on, bro. What you know about Legend of Legaia? Legend of Vesperia. Come on, man. Y'all know about that, man. I had an Atari 7200 before the NES. Oh yeah, you're a beast. See, I didn't have that. Well, maybe my older brother, my older sister did. But first console I remember is the NES. I remember like what was the other one? There was one, the Atari, and there was another one. Yeah, the Atari. I remember was the Atari the one with the I Spy on there? Yeah, Atari. Yeah. I remember we had a Super NES. I mean the NES. And then we didn't have a Super Nintendo because we had a Sega. I got a Sega. Mass Effect. Hey, Mass Effect. Yeah, I think that counts. Mass Effect. Yeah. I didn't get into Mass Effect though, because they're more. I like the swords and, you know what I'm saying, more like medieval stuff. Mass Effect was more guns. Contra. Hey, what you know about Contra? Yeah, I didn't really like the I tried Mass Effect, but I didn't really care for the shooting RPG type stuff. I like the more, like, you know what I'm saying, the tonfas or the swords, or, you know what I'm saying? That really piqued my interest. But yeah, it definitely counts though. Heck yeah, it definitely counts. Absolutely. I had Secret of Mana. Come on now, Oscar, talk to him. Metroid, yep. Hey, Secret of Mana now. Come on. Now y'all cooking with grease. Y'all cooking with grease. I didn't like Xenosaga. I don't know if y'all played Xenosaga. Xenogears was my joint, but Xenosaga was trash, in my opinion. Hey, Streets of Rage, I ain't gonna lie. Streets of Rage might be the best. That might be the best beat 'em up game ever, bro. Streets of Rage? Nah. Double Dragon was fire. But Streets of Rage might be the best beat 'em up game. Ninja Turtles was good too. But Streets of Rage with Axel Stone? The Burning Knuckle? Man, come on, man. Burning Knuckle? Come on, bro. Streets of Rage 2? And Skates, man. Get on your shoulders and start beating you in your head top. That joke funny, bro. Hey, man, nah, but Axel was my guy. Because Streets of Rage 1 was what? It was Axel Adam, which is Skates' brother or something, right? So Streets of Rage 1 was Axel, Adam, and Blaze. Streets of Rage 2 was the best to me. Streets of Rage 3 was good too, because that's when you could start running. But Streets of Rage 2 was good. I think Streets of Rage 2 was the best. Streets of Rage 3 was good too, but Streets of Rage 2 had Skates, Axel, Blaze, because Axel, Blaze, and all of them. And then Streets of Rage 2 had the wrestler, right? Like Max or something. And then Streets of Rage 3 had what's the dude with the electric, the cyborg dude, and the kangaroo, and then Axel, Blaze. I think Skates was in there as well. And then the new Streets of Rage 4, which I actually bought for PS5 or PS4. PS5. That was all right. It was all right. The one Streets of Rage, they tried, but it wasn't the same. They made the new Ninja Turtle Streets of Rage. Yeah, the new Streets of Rage wasn't the same though, man. And I got the new Ninja Turtles. I bought that for my godson. I can actually show you. Let's see if I still have it on my computer. My godson and I playing the gosh dang. We wait for this fight to start. I'm gonna show y'all while this fight starts. I don't know if I have it. OG Ninja Turtles, yes, bro. Yes, bro. Hold on, bro. Let me show y'all. This is me this is back when I used to game, chat. That's my godson.
Yeah, we can get... Bro, drink your water. Wow. Bro, drink your water. What are you...
Drink your water. I tried to steal some of his Gatorade. I bought him some Gatorade, and then I was trying to sneak and drink some.
Yeah, we can get... Bro, drink your water.
Drink your water.
Bro, drink your water. What are you doing?
What are you doing? That man don't want to share his water with me, bro. Stingy behind. That's crazy, bro. The man don't want to share his Gatorade with me, man. That's tough. Man, them cold Gatorades go crazy, boy. A little hot too. Shit. The new Ninja Turtle was fire. Yeah, it was pretty good. The new Ninja Turtle was pretty good. Doesn't matter if it's from Pokemon Blue all the way up, Pokemon Scarlet. I had Pokemon. Did I have Blue or Red? Yeah, I had Blue. Blue was the one with Squirtle. Yeah, I had Blue for the Game Boy Pocket or something. And I had Pokemon Gold with Ho-Oh, whatever his name was. And that was it. I didn't have like the rest of them. They made a new Double Dragon? Oh, I didn't know about that, Albooga. I remember Double Dragon. That's an old joint with Battletoads. I remember Battletoads. I played the ish out of all of them with my kids. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hell yeah. Had the robot dude. Yeah, the robot dude. GoldenEye was dope for the 64, right? Yep. Y'all remember Wayne's Gretzky, the hockey game for 64? What's it called? Wayne Gretzky 64 or whatever? That was pretty good. Yeah, that's blue. Yep. Squirtle. Yep. Blue. Yep. Yeah, because blue was Squirtle, red was Charmander, and then green was Bulbasaur, and then yellow was Pikachu. But yellow came out after. Yeah, I had the blue. It's so crazy. I had blue because my favorite color was blue. But my favorite Pokemon, one of my favorite Pokemon was gosh dang Charmander. But hey, I like the color blue. So I bought the blue. Well, I was young, so I asked my mama to buy me blue. And then I bought the blue. Then I picked Charmander. When you pick the Pokemon. Blades of Steel? I never played that one. I don't remember Blades of Steel. Remember NBA Jam? Boom, shakalaka. NBA Jam. What are you doing? Yeah, greedy behind. I don't want to give me no gosh dang Gatorade, man. Talk about drink your water. Because I had water. Because I usually drink water, you know, and I bought him some Gatorade before we started gaming. Talking about drink your water. What are you doing? Shout out to my brother Oscar dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter. Ken Griffey Jr. baseball was fire, bro. That's a fact. That was fire. Oh, man. When you streaming gameplay, says Oscar. I don't know, man. We should do some. I haven't gamed in a minute, though, bro. Like I said, you want to talk about addiction? That's my addiction. We all have our vices. My vice is video games. I can't play, bro. If I play video game, because this is the thing, like I get so caught up in it, I don't just play for fun. Like it's fun, but I also play like I gotta conquer it. You know, when I talk about conquer, like if we're talking about RPGs, right? I gotta find all the treasure boxes. No what to call either. You know what I'm saying? No strategy guide. I just do it off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Hustle off the muscle. You know how we do. I just get too into it. So if you're talking about like a sports game, I gotta try to be the best in 2K. You know, I gotta try to be the best in the fighting game. I gotta try to conquer everything, find every treasure box, beat every boss. No, I can't do it. He's been ducking undisputed for too long. Let me show you something, bro. Cause you know, let me show Chloe something real quick. Joe Montana Sports Talk Football. Bro, hey, Tech, you bring me back. But Joe Montana, that football game. Bro. Joe Montana football. Oh, man. Because I remember my brother, my older brother. That's what my brother started knowing he couldn't beat me in video games anymore. Joe Montana football was a start of his, you know what I'm saying, was a start of my ascent and the start of his descent. Because then, yeah, he used to get mad at me. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Yeah, that's when he stopped playing me in video games. That's when he started losing the NBA jams. He started losing, and gosh dang, you know, my cousins and them, they stopped playing me because I started whooping they behind in Street Fighter. They used to whoop me in everything. Street Fighter, Mario, I used to always get their help. Now they ask me, you know what I'm saying? Now the rabbit got the gun. That's when they stopped messing with me on Joe Montana football. I remember that. That's when the world changed. Hey, check me out, clone. You know I got to get the one with cinnamon on the cover, man. Stop playing with me, man. You know I got to get the one with cinnamon on the cover. I never played it. I still have not played it. Cito was good. You know I had to get the one with cinnamon on the cover, and my cousin actually gave it to me though. Because he thought I was still playing games. I'm like, I don't play, man. I don't play. But I might get back to gaming, man. I just got to control myself. I'm not playing. I can't play 2K, though. Maybe I'll play like a story game or something. What about like members only streams? And we could do like some gameplay on something. That'd be cool. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't like only being able to do the three shows a week, man. But we just got to test it out for a little bit, Chad. 3 shows a week for about a month. You know what I'm saying? Around August, like the 3rd week of August, then we'll get back to similar to what we're doing. But right now, we just got to do the 3 shows a week. I got too many hours in Undisputed. I get obsessed too. I got games I bought 1 to 3 years ago. I still haven't even downloaded them because if I start, I know it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That'll be fire too. I bet. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I do miss Warzone, man. I know I'm gonna be trash now, but I miss Warzone, man. Me and Clone used to run Warzone together. He used to, well, I would say I used to run Warzone. He used to hold me back. and they brought back Verdansk, right? Man. They brought back Verdansk, man. I be getting whooped like Sharetta Metcalf is crazy. Shout out to Shaneka Johnson, Undisputed. Hey, speaking of that, chat, somebody said this, chat. What do y'all think about this? And this is obviously somebody who just doesn't like Floyd, because I don't even know how you can come here. You know what's so funny to me? Two of my favorite fighters are Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. You know what they have in common? Neither one of them ever been Undisputed. But this is how I know people don't like certain people, because this person on Twitter, of course, cesspool of toxicity and ignorance. But anyway, he said, anybody that's undisputed is greater than Floyd. Anybody that's undisputed is greater than Floyd?
What?
And that's fine if you think that, but I know you don't genuinely think that, because why did you just say Floyd? That means that they're also greater than Manny Pacquiao as well, and anybody else who didn't achieve undisputed, right? So I have a question. Okay, so let's say that's true. If he really felt this way, so you're telling me Devin Haney is already greater than Floyd and Manny Pacquiao? Maybe. Okay. Devin Haney's a beast. Maybe he is greater. Shaneka Johnson, who just got undisputed for the women, she's greater than Floyd and Manny. Okay. Josh Taylor, who just recently retired, he's greater than Floyd and Manny. Okay. Some people say Kambosos was undisputed. He's greater than Floyd and Manny. Like, come on, bro. Stop it, man. All right, let's get it, man. We got KENSHIRO TERAJI going against Ricardo Sandoval. Rick Glazer funny. Oh, yeah, I saw what he said. Tank's retiring. I saw that. Whatever. I'm not going to lie, though, man. I'm going to be honest, Ty. Like I say, this one thing, I don't really care for Tim Bradley like that. I like him as a fighter. One of my favorite fights of all time is Tim Bradley versus Ruslan Provatnikov. So I like Tim Bradley as a fighter. As a commentator, not so much. But one thing I do agree with him. If Tank is 1 foot, I've said this already. If Tank is 1 foot out, 1 foot in, he doesn't beat Shakur. Not to me. And I like Tank. I think Tank does beat Shakur. But if you're not fully focused, yeah. So I don't think there's anything wrong with Tim saying that. A lot of people are mad at Tim for saying that. I just don't know. I hope Tank could get his stuff together outside of boxing and get, life happens. So that part is on him. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing about that. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you're not fully committed, of course you're gonna lose. You should lose to Shakur. Shakur's a top guy who's focused. Not just Shakur. You should lose to other people too. I mean, unless they're not that good or they're not they're not that good at their craft. Because I want to see Tank and Shakur, not because I think Shakur's easy work for Tank. I think it's gonna be a tough fight. And I just happen to choose Tank. I think Tank beats all of them, but I don't think that he's so far above everybody else that he could not be fully focused or committed to the sport and win. Nah. But yeah, Rick Glazer saying he retired. So I will say this: but I've said this before. I think that if he's not fully committed, that's okay. I do think he should retire or step away. Not necessarily retire permanently, but just handle your business. Take care of your life stuff and your whatever you got going through with the judicial system and your family and all that. Take care of that. We've seen Floyd Mayweather retire, come back. We've seen Michael Jordan retire, come back. We've seen Tom Brady talk about, he didn't retire and come back, but he talked about retirement, right? So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Not saying Rick Glazer's telling the truth. I'm not saying that. That dude just says whatever he just talks out the side of his neck. But yeah, if he's not focused or he's not able to be fully focused or fully committed, yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with that? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's the difference though when I say it, because some people say it like it's a bad thing. I don't really think it's a bad thing. I think, yeah, you should give yourself the best opportunity to win and not be fully focused. If you're not able to fully commit, yeah, retire. Step away. But I'm not saying that, oh yeah, he's ducking Shakur, he's ducking these people, he's scared to fight these people. I don't think that's the case. But to each his own. Some people think that, hey. Kenshiro Teraji is pressing the issue right now against amazing boy Ricardo Sandoval. Sandoval felt his back against the ropes. He came forward a little bit to get up out of there. That was a not really too much of a. I mean, it's first round, right? So first round things. I'm leaning towards Teraji though. For that first round. Wasn't too eventful of a first round, but it's a first round, right? What you think about what Rick Glazer said, Ty? When Rick Glazer tweets, I just be in one ear out the other, bro. I just read it and keep it moving. He could be telling the truth though. I don't know. Whatever. I could kill the career mode at the undisputed level online to am decent because I haven't figured out how to quite beat some of the spammers quite yet. They run and spam. Oh, the power shit. Yeah. Yeah, he probably does need to hang it up. Yeah. I mean, if he can't focus, I mean, that goes for anybody, you know, anybody, not just Tank. That goes for anybody, you know, like Clarissa Shields said, you know, she said she's thinking about having a baby, and congratulations to her, you know, hopefully that works out with her and Papoose, you know, but she said she'll take a year off. And I know it's different, you know, talking about pregnancy, but you know, it's just, there's nothing wrong with taking a break from things, man. People demonize stuff. It's like with Boots, you know, and this is very different, but similar. Like, it's like people just demonize anything and everything. Like, oh, Boots is fighting Josh Kelly, or sorry, Boachuk. He doesn't want to fight Virgil. What's wrong with that? His debut at 154 to fight Boachuk or Josh Kelly, that's bad? Because it's not Virgil Ortiz or Bakram? That's bad? It's not what you want, but doesn't mean it's bad. It's like everything somebody does is just hyper analyzed, and everybody's super critical. And so if Tank takes a year off or 2 off, or if he never boxes again, okay, that's on him. You know, people try to make it seem like boxing for money is bad. Of course, we want to see the legacy fight. I mean, let me speak for myself. I want to see the legacy fights. I want to see the meaningful fights. I want to see the best fight the best. Of course. Oh, big right hand from the amazing boy. Sandoval responds with the right hand of his own. But at the same time, it's like you are supposed to work for your future and to be better off. Hopefully, you do want to go for legacy as well. But a lot of people that we say is fighting for legacy are fighting for legacy. Are they really fighting for legacy, or you just don't really care about? You're not as extra critical of who they fight. You know, people tell me that, and I'm not. We're in Japan right now, coincidentally. You know, I'm not being hard on anyway, but I got to be the truth. I got to tell the truth. Is he fighting for this? They say he's a legacy fighter. Is he always fighting for legacy? Was TJ Doheny for legacy? Was Yi Jun Kim for legacy? Was Ramon Cardenas for legacy? Nonito Donaire was for legacy. Oh, Nonito Donaire. Marlon Tapales was for legacy. Stephen Fulton was for legacy. How many other ones were for legacy? I mean, I'm just curious. I think Terrence Crawford fights for legacy more than Inoue does. Is that fair? Is that not fair? I think Inoue, Usyk, and Terrence Crawford are top 3, pound for pound. I think Usyk and Bud fight for legacy more than Inoue does. But that's not the public's perception though, right? The last time I checked, Bud, he might fight only one time a year, which people get mad at, even though he's 37, 38, right? But his last fight was against Israel Madrimov, an undefeated champion at his debut at a new weight class. That's legacy. His fight before that was an undefeated pound for pound Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer Errol Spence. That's legacy, right? He fought an undefeated Victor Postal, beat him, legacy. Yuriorkis Gamboa was undefeated when Terrence Crawford fought him, called the little Mike Tyson, legacy. He fought Sean Porter, who's a Hall of Famer. That's legacy. Kell Brook, legacy. Alexander Usyk beat every heavyweight they threw at him twice from England. That's legacy. Dubois for undisputed again, legacy. Tyson Fury twice, legacy. Anthony Joshua twice, legacy. Now anyway, there's nothing like there's nothing legacy about TJ Doheny or Ramon Cardenas. Sorry. Or Yi Ju Kim. Sorry. MJ Akhmadaliev, that's legacy. Because he's a mandatory. So at least you could say you satisfied your mandatory. Right? For the WBA. The other guys, not so much. But we'll say that he fights for legacy. But then we'll say Tank fights for money. And we'll say Canelo fights for money. And like it's a bad thing. I don't know. Canelo versus Skull, legacy fight, though. The fight was bad. So, of course, it was a legacy fight. Reclaimed undisputed. Absolutely. Absolutely, Oscar. Facts. Legacy. That's legacy. You might not like it. That's legacy, bro. I'm not going to call Edgar Berlanga legacy, but Edgar Berlanga was #1 ranked in WBA. I'm not going to call it legacy, though. But that's better than fighting TJ Doheny and Ramon Cardenas and Yi Ju Kim. Based off the rankings, if the rankings are really by merit, and Edgar Berlanga was ranked #1 in the WBA, then by merit, that's a better fight. Nice right hand from Teraji that didn't land flush, just slid off. Terrence Crawford, you may not like it either. It's a smaller guy, but that's legacy, right? He's an all-time great, right? Unless you don't think, but ooh, nice left hook. I mean left jab from Teraji, followed by straight right hand from Sandoval. I mean, unless you don't think Bud is good, which is crazy. I mean, this is a legacy fight. It's not. It's less legacy for Canelo because he's the bigger guy. But it's like John Ruiz. You can't tell me that's not a legacy fight for John Ruiz when he fought Roy. It's more legacy for Roy because he's a smaller guy, but it's also legacy for Canelo as well. Benavidez is a great fight. That's a fight we want, but Benavidez hasn't even had a title fight yet because he's a title holder at WBC light heavyweight, but he never defended it yet, right? Anthony Yarde will be his first title defense. So is Benavidez outside of popular demand? How much is that really a legacy fight for Canelo? If they were to fight at 168, it wasn't really. I love that fight. I want that fight, but let's not get it twisted. That's not a legacy fight for Canelo. Ooh, nice straight right hand from Sandoval. Bro, Sandoval he's looking good right now. Nice right hand to the body. Teraji coming with a straight right hand, pushing Sandoval back against the ropes. I gave Sandoval that second round too, chat, by the way. People just gotta treat their boxers like these wrestlers. Anyway, is the Yoko's. Hey, y'all, pugilists, you wildin'. I don't even know what that means. Boxing is a stable of all tier levels and characters to entertain us. Okay, I see what you said. You say he's a Yokozuna of boxing? I don't know about that. Nah. Anyway's legit now. Don't get into it. I'm not saying he's not legit. I'm just saying that sometimes people get the benefit of the doubt more than others. That's all. Some people are critiqued more than others. I gave round 3 to Sandoval again. So I have it 2-1 Sandoval. I'm just saying people are treated differently. You know what I'm saying? Naya Inoue gets dropped by Luis Nery and Ramon Cardenas with a left hook. It's because, and then he recovers and wins. It's because he has fortitude and he pushes through adversity. But then a younger fighter like Abdullah Mason gets dropped by a big puncher like Johan Vasquez, and they say, oh, Abdullah Mason has a suspect chin. Just, you know what I'm saying? Once again, it just shows you how people critique things differently. The two people could literally go through the same ordeal and the same predicament, same stuff happen, and they'll say one person is bad for it and the other person is good for it. You know? It's crazy. You look at Tim Tszyu. Bro, Tim Tszyu literally didn't get off his stool against Sebastian Fedora, meaning he quit on the same day that Daniel Dubois, quote unquote, didn't make the count and he quote unquote quit. Who are you hearing about quit more? Are you hearing more that Daniel Dubois quit, or are you hearing more that Tim Tszyu quit? The guy that didn't beat the count, people are accusing of quitting. The guy who literally quit in front of us, didn't get off his stool and answer the bell for the 8th round, you don't hear nobody call him a quitter. But Daniel Dubois, he's a quitter. When he got his freaking head decapitated and didn't beat the count against an all-time great, undisputed champion Alexander Usyk. I mean, bro, we watching it, bro. I'm not making this up. So, Daniel Dubois is labeled a quitter because he didn't get up against Usyk the first time, and then he got dropped against Usyk the second fight, and then he got up, and then he didn't get up again after he got dropped. They're calling him a quitter. And the other time he quit was when his orbital bone was broken. He had his face literally broken by Joe Joyce, and he couldn't see, eyes wide shut, and they called him a quitter. I'm just saying. I mean, look at Galal Yafai and Francisco Rodriguez. The whole community is saying how bad Galal Yafai was cheated. Ryan Garcia cheats Devin Haney. You don't hear nothing about it. In fact, you do hear something about it. You hear that Devin Haney is a sucker and he's soft and he's weak and he's getting smeared. But we have the whole sympathy, all the sympathy for Galal Yafai, who got cheated by Francisco Rodriguez. So do you not like cheaters, or do you care about people cheating, or you just care about who gets cheated? I haven't heard anybody say one negative thing about Galal Yafai for getting beat up by a cheater. Devin Haney gets talked about to this day about getting beat up by a cheater. Both resulted in a no contest. Both had positive tests. Only one's getting branded as weak. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Open your eyes, man. Open your eyes. Yeah. Devin Haney's a bitch, yeah. Because he got cheated. Devin Haney's a bitch because he got cheated.
Nigga, you's a bitch.
Galal Yafai is being done dirty. And he is being done dirty. But my point is, they're both being done dirty. Galal Yafai is being done dirty, but Devin Haney was done dirty as well. And only one got suspended. Come on now, Ty. You picking up what I'm putting down. Appreciate it, brother. There's just no consistency in boxing, bro. There's no consistency, man. There's no consistency. I gave that round to Teraji. Let me start calling this fight, though. My fault. We just have a good, interesting conversations. My bad. I put what I say? I said Teraji, right? Yeah. Actually, they typed Sandoval. Mauricio Lobby and just still having a fight. Yeah. Have an immediate rematch, Ty. Not just fighting. Not just fight. Have a rematch. Or your fight will lose his interim belt. Bro, that's crazy. If Rafai doesn't rematch the guy that cheated him, he will lose his interim belt. And then look, Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios, everybody screaming about a draw being a robbery because Manny Pacquiao should have won. Okay, cool. It was a close fight. Could have went either way. I'm cool with the draw. But people are saying that Manny Pacquiao was robbed. But then the fight on the same card where Brandon Figueroa was a beneficiary of a robbery against Joet Gonzalez, nobody says anything about the real robbery. That was closer to a robbery than Manny Pacquiao getting a draw against Barrios. Yay or nay? Right or wrong? Right or left? Just saying. Just saying. Anubis, my brother. Pacquiao had a sensu bean. Oh, man. Shout out to Pacquiao, though, man. It's one of my favorite fights. I just don't know what he does from here. He fights Rolly or Pacquiao or Tank. I don't know, man. I don't want to see my boy. I don't want to see Pacquiao get laid out like that. But he might win though. Oh, bro, I like the work Sandoval's doing, man. Sandoval's doing some good work, chat. Nice jab as Kenshiro Teraji was coming in for a body shot. He got caught with a jab. The amazing boy's not looking too amazing right now. Oh my goodness. They both had the exchange right there with Sandoval winning that exchange, pushing Kenshiro Teraji back. Now they're both fighting in the pocket. Referee breaks him up momentarily. The 1-2 stunner. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Teraji with the 1-2 put Sandoval on his back pockets. Oh, no. And he looked at him, too. He punched him and looked at him and said, "Nigga, you's a bitch." Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Sandoval, what we going to do? Sandoval's back against the ropes. Kenshiro Teraji is pressing forward. Looking for the big shot. Tried to set it up. Jab, jab. Sandoval fights off the ropes. Now Teraji's pushing him right back to the ropes. Sandoval's wisely trying to get his wits about him. Try to recover. He gonna need to recuperate. He gonna need this 20 seconds to hurry up and pass by. Kenshiro Teraji's applied that pressure, throwing shots to the head, shots to the body. Jab, jab from Antonio Vargas. Ricardo Sandoval. Antonio Vargas just fought. Left hook to the body for Teraji. Sandoval returns a left hook to the head. That straight right hand was lethal. 10-8 round for Teraji, man. He needed that too. Because I gave him the last round. But I had it tied 2-2. I'm going into round 5. Boy. I just said he wasn't looking too amazing. He must have heard me and said, okay, hold my beer. Fire. Don't forget to smack that like button if you haven't done so already. If you are in the channel right now, that is free support. Shout out to all the super chatters. Shout out to all the members. That is free support, man. It don't cost nothing to smack that like button for your boy. You see that Dave Allen's going to fight? Yeah, Arslan Bekmakmadov. Yeah, that's all right, fight. I ain't too mad at that. That's all right. That's okay. Yeah, I saw Dave Allen and Arslan Bekmakmadov. That's a decent fight. I don't know who wins that, though, to be honest. I don't trust Arslan Bekmakmadov. And I don't really trust David Allen. Hold my sake. You right. That's more appropriate. You right. Oh, my goodness. Right hook as Sandoval is coming in. Nice right uppercut. You can see him trying to set up the big shots right now. He knows his power can lay him down and get the job done. He's trying to set up the big shots. Sandoval has to be very mindful of coming in recklessly. You got to be mindful of that right hand too, man. Kenshiro Teraji getting some mileage out of that right hand. Sandoval's coming forward right now, patiently, cautiously. Kenshiro Teraji, you can tell he's trying to set up a trap. Trying to catch Sandoval coming in and hit him with something big. Nice straight left from Sandoval. Sandoval's recovered well, you know. That minute in the corner. Shout out to his corner. But that minute intermission did well for him. Anubis said they both suck. I like Teraji, man. I ain't gonna say he sucks, but I mean, he got to show me something. He has to show us something, right, Anubis? He got to show us that he belongs on the pound for pound, right? Uh-oh, Sandoval's in that corner. You got to fight about that corner, brother. And he did just that. Teraji's definitely there to be touched, though, Anubis, so I'm with you on that. But he has some heavy firepower, too, so I got to give him that credit. Nice jabs they exchanged. Oh, nice right hand that landed on Sandoval for Kenshiro Teraji. Nice left to the body from Sandoval. Ooh, he tried to land a right uppercut that just missed. Yeah, they both hitting Dooley. Jab from Teraji. Oh, Sandoval has his back against the corner, man. Gotta get out that corner, man. Can't be in that corner like a $2 hole. Nice 1-2 from Sandoval, pushing out that corner. Right hand to the body, right hook to the head of Teraji. 1-2 from Sandoval. 5 punches unanswered. I think this is Sandoval's round so far, chat. For me. 1-2 from Teraji just landed. Another 1 from Teraji. That's a jab, chat. 1 is a jab. 2 is a straight right. Well, if you're orthodox. Or the cross, you should say. Oh, that was a nice right uppercut that just landed on Sandoval's chin from Teraji. I don't know, man. I lean towards Sandoval that round, but I feel like Teraji with that big uppercut may have stole it, but I'm going to go with Sandoval that round. I thought he did the better work. That's very close, though. That's a swing round for me, but I'm going with Sandoval. Round 6. I thought Teraji landed the better punches, but they're few and far in between. I think Sandoval did the better work. George, the last picture says, fantasy situation. Dwight, Muhammad, Kawhi. Can we... 170 pounds. Gets crushed, survives, or dominates. I have to know more about... I didn't really watch Dwight Muhammad, to be honest, much. But I think I've seen like 2 or 3 fights of his. But the current 175-pound landscape is not that good. So I would say he survives. I would say he exchanges. I would say he wins some, loses some. You know, the top guys are who? Benavidez, Beterbiev, and Bivol, and who's another top guy? 175. Colin Smith, Anthony Yard, Joshua Buatsi. So I think he beats a lot. I'm not gonna say he doesn't get crushed, but I don't know if he dominates. So I would say a lot of give and take. I would say a lot of give and take. Rest in peace to him, though. 72. What is he? 72 years old? Oh. I mean, I guess current 170. I guess his size would help him, but I guess his size would help him, you know. I don't know. If you're talking about 175, because he fought Holyfield, right? Holyfield. Rest in peace, Big George Foreman. I think he fought Holyfield twice. I know his most notable win, if I'm not mistaken, is Corey Spinks. Not Corey Spinks, sorry, his father. I met him too. Leon Spinks. Overhand right from Sandoval. Oh, nice right hand from KENSHIRO TERAJI as Sandoval's looking to set something up. Jab from KENSHIRO pushes Sandoval back a little bit. They are in here fighting, man. KENSHIRO should go to the body a little more right now. There you go. As I said, he threw a left hook to the body. Yes, Sandoval against the rope. Sandoval throws a big left hand. Lands on the gloves of KENSHIRO TERAJI. KENSHIRO TERAJI throws a right hand to the body, partially blocked by Sandoval. Sandoval trying to come forward and not be cornered on the ropes again. He's not trying to be restricted to the ropes, but that's exactly where he's being confined to. And he on that corner like a $2 hole again. You got to fight up out of there. Oh, nice right hand landed from Sandoval. Now, I think this is another Sandoval round, man. Like I said, Sandoval's doing the better work to me, but Kenshiro is just landed the better shots, but it's just few and far in between. I gave that round to Sandoval. Meanwhile, we still don't know what the heck's going on with Jaime Munguia and Bruno Saras. Bro, I just found out they're gonna give Ryan the rematch. Okay, Ryan Garcia. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. I don't know if it's gonna happen for sure. I know that's in the cards. I don't think Rolly should do it unless he really wants to. I don't think he should be pressured into it. But yeah, I agree. I agree he doesn't deserve it. I don't think he deserves it either. Let's get it, man. Round number 8. I'm with you, Anubis. The only thing Ryan Garcia deserves is to be packed up and banned. Oh, they're throwing right now, man. Clone out here snitching. Nice left hook from Sandoval. Straight right hand from Sandoval pushes Kenshiro Teraji back. Landed on the gloves again. Kenshiro Teraji's defense is holding up pretty well right now. Kenshiro's walking him down. Walk him down. Walk him down. Excuse me. Nice jab from Sandoval. Nice jab from Teraji. Double up on the jab. Didn't really land on anything. Sandoval has good defense. Blocking the jabs. Evading the jabs. Nice jab right across Sandoval. Right when he was about to open up, Teraji landed the jab. Teraji very, very bouncy. Yo, shout out to my brother Clone, man. Dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter.
These biscuits.
He said, I had to take a work call when you was lying about how much you sold in COD. Who sold in COD, me or you? I ain't sell. That was you out there selling.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I do my thing, man. I was out there saving. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, that'd be dope to run COD with you and Ty and Oscar. That'd be fire. Oh, nice right hand from Sandoval. Counter off the jab of Kenshiro Teraji. Oh, nice right hand to the body of Sandoval. Tried to land a right hand of his own. He tried to come over with the right hand over the top. Kenshiro Teraji hit him with a right hand body shot. Excuse me. Nice. Oh, body shots for Sandoval. Uppercut from Kenshiro. Oh, nice left hand. Oh my goodness. Nice left hand for Sandoval and nice right hand from Teraji to end the round. I'm giving that round to Teraji. Very close fight, man. Very close rounds. Someone slightly edged that to Sandoval. I ain't mad at you, but I'm giving that to Teraji. Teraji P. Henson. Excuse me. You came here at round 5? Round 5 was a knockdown. You came right on time. He said he batters Benavidez. The only guys that beat him are Bivol and Beterbiev. I'm not mad at that, George. I was thinking, stylistically speaking, from what I saw, like I said, I'm not the biggest expert on Dwight Muhammad, but you know, from what I saw, I could agree with that stylistically speaking. Like I said, I don't know. I can't really make a accurate assessment because I don't really watch much of him, to be honest. So I don't. So you don't know. So you don't know. They both posturing, looking at each other. Right hand for Sandoval. Almost a little clash of heads. It's more like a clash of shoulders. I am hungry. Me hungry. Both exchange jabs right there. KENSHIRO Teraji, I think he's a more offensively dynamic fighter, so it'll be nice for him to turn up the heat a bit, but you can tell Sandoval's punches, they are not anything to be played with or ignored, so. Right now, Sandoval is letting off the shots more than Teraji. Teraji's mostly just take you what Sandoval's giving, but Sandoval's not really landing anything significant. He's just landing mostly on gloves. Nice right hand to the body from Sandoval. Oh, nice right hand over the top landed after the jab from Sandoval. The jab was mostly blocked, but the right hand went right over the top. Have 1 minute left in the 9th round. Nice jab into a right hook to the body. No strategy, just pain, I'm telling you. He said, I'm on that like a bum on a bologna sandwich. Let's go, man. They thumping, man. Yeah, I think it would behoove KENSHIRO to go to the body, like especially when Sandoval, you can tell when he gets to the corner, he's really worried about the headshot. So I think he should just try to throw something to the body a bit if I was Teraji, especially when he has his back against the ropes. I'm giving this round to Sandoval. That's a close fight, man. Cause I've been thinking about you. Oh no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. Oh no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. Been thinking about you. Do ya? Do ya? What y'all know about that? Taraji, right eye looking a little pinkish. That boy got a plain face, ain't it? Round 10, chat. It's 9:30. Sheesh. And do you not think so? Go, man. They throwing, man. Send. I think, like I said, it's a close fight. It would help a lot if Sandoval they managed to drop Taraji at least, because we could see an upset, chat, or or we could see the champion retain his belts. Hey. What happened, bro? The judges, of course, are gonna like Taraji coming forward and repeatedly putting Sandoval was back against the ropes and in the corner. So Sandoval always has to fight. I want to say it's desperation though, but he always has to fight out of the corner and fight from being pinned. So that's also gonna lead towards some of the ring generalship. Oh, nice left hook from Taraji in that exchange. That was the best. That was the best punch of that exchange right there. Forgot to put the round on top. Man, thank you, Anubis. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. Nice overhand right from Sandoval. If you would have put a little bit more pop on that, you could have heard Taraji right there. It's like he threw it, but he didn't believe it was gonna land. Nice right hand from Taraji as Sandoval was throwing. I think this is a Sandoval round again, but it's very close. This is a close round, man. I don't know. That was a close round. Could have went either way, man. I'm not sure, bruh. I lean towards Sandoval, but I'm thinking about the pressure that Taraji put on him too. I don't know. It's tough. I'm gonna lean towards Sandoval on that one, man. I'm gonna lean towards Sandoval on that one. Anybody else scoring the fight? Let me know what you got. What we got? What we got? What we got, little mama? What we got? What we got? What we got, little daddy? Let me know what you got. Show me what you got, little mama. Show me what you got, pretty dick. Show me what you got, shout it. Kenshiro Teraji starting this round as he started the majority of the fight coming forward. Everybody's saying Tank is retired because Rick Glazer said it. According to him and his sources, Tank is retired. And maybe he is. I don't know. But Rick Glazer for me is not the most credible source, but he could be right. Who knows? We'll have to see. Got Taraji up. I'm not mad at that. Like, even right now, I think that Taraji's coming forward, but I think Sandoval's landing the better shots right now. Nice left hand into a right hook that gave Sandoval some confidence to come forward a bit. And then Taraji swiftly and promptly and hastily pushes him right back to the corner. Aside from the knockdown, you could give the rest of the rounds to the, yeah, facts. Facts to either guy, Oscar. I agree. Nice left hook to the head of Taraji from Sandoval. Body work from Sandoval. Ugh. That was a nice right hook to the body. Nice right hand again from Sandoval. Taraji lands a right hook to the body. Ugh, he eats a right hand himself, and he lands another right hook to the body. Nice double jab from Taraji. He said that's why we should allow ground and pound in boxing. And a real fight is going to stand. No one is going to stand there and wait for you to get up. Yeah, but that's a real fight. This is not a real fight, right? This is boxing. It's a sport, right? They're gonna have rules and regulations that match the confines of the sport. So it's a real fight, as in they're fighting each other, but it's not a real fight like you trying to fight to the death, or you know. It's like in a real fight, you know, other things could be involved, and you know, this is a gentleman's sport. Ugh, the sweet science, you know. Oh my goodness, big left hand to end the round from Sandoval. Bro, this is another close round, bro. Oh my goodness. Like, if you like pressure, then I can see you giving a lot of rounds to Taraji. If you like effective punching, I can see a lot of rounds going to, a lot of the later rounds going to Sandoval. If you like activity, I can see you being torn. I'm giving that last round to Sandoval, man. I could give it to Taraji as well, but man, Taraji, you got to pull this one out, brother. Round number 12, 12th and final round. Yo, Dios tu bendiga, mi hermano. Saludos, Irony. Good morning, my brother. God bless you as well, man. They are punching right now, bro. This is going either way, man. This 12th round is going to be a deciding round for me. I have to add it up, but I have it right now. I have... Ooh, shoot. I didn't know I had it that spread. Ooh. I got it 8 rounds to 4 in favor of Sandoval. I didn't know that. I thought I had it closer than that. 105, 102 Taraji. Yeah, I have 2 swing rounds, though, that could be both given to Taraji, but I gave them both to Sandoval. So I think Taraji's winning this round so far, slightly. If Sandoval gets a knockdown, it's over. On my scorecard, for sure. I mean, it's over regardless, but... Me too, Tech. 105, 103. Now you good, Anubis. Remember that 8th round was a knockdown. That was a 10-8 round. That 8th, not 8th round, excuse me. The 5th round. Ooh, nice right hand into a right uppercut from Taraji. Shit. Oh my goodness. Nice 1-2 for Sandoval. Nice jab from Sandoval. Taraji is pushing him back with the pressure, but he's not really landing anything significant. Taraji got to go to the body. There you go. Right hand to the body. Every time I say go to the body for Taraji, he goes to the body. So you got to keep going to the body, bro. 53 seconds left. Nice big right hand from Taraji. I think he got that knockdown in the 5th round and he thought it was going to be fairly easy. Maybe that knockdown actually handicapped him, you know, thinking it was just going to be big shot land and big shot be it. $20 seconds left in the 12th and final round. Right hook, big right hook to the body, or uppercut to the body from Taraji. They're throwing. Little head clash right there. The referee didn't say anything, though. They are throwing, man. Oh, nice left hook from Sandoval into a 1-2 for Sandoval. That's a close round, man. I could go with Sandoval, but I'm slightly edging that to Taraji. So I have a total of 3 swing rounds, man. 2 of them I gave to Sandoval. 1 I gave to Taraji. Let me add up my scorecard. Wow. Wow. I got Sandoval winning, chat. I got it 7 rounds to 5. 114, 113 in favor of Sandoval. Yeah, that's exactly how I scored it. Anubis 114, 113. But I have it. You have it in favor of Taraji, I think you said? I have it in favor of Sandoval. Wow, that's a close fight. I don't think Sandoval's gonna get it. Whatever they said Derek did, he most definitely did that shit. Hey, this bad time's crazy. Hey yo. Yeah, Buddy Waller. What are they doing? They trying to get the scorecards together? I want to be mad at a draw, chat. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to be mad at a draw, but I have Sandoval winning 114, 113, 7 rounds to 5. Split decision? Oh, Lord. Sandoval's landing the cleaner shots almost the whole fight. I agree. I agree, Tech. $115, $112. You guys at tie for who? Sandoval or Taraji? Oh, that's the scorecards that they're announcing. 115, 112 is the judges. Okay, appreciate it. 114, 113. And the new. Hey, chat, check this out, chat. I want to show y'all something. You see, this is why I love groupie boxing fans. Watch this, chat. I want to show you something. I want to show you something, chat. Look at this. I want to show you something. Wait, what? No replies. I can't find it. Give me a second, chat. Okay, here it is right here. Look. So it says, look, ESPN, we talked about this earlier. ESPN has Benavidez on the pound for pound list and the Ring does not. The Ring has Taraji on the pound for pound list. The ESPN does not. Which one is your pound for pound? So I said this, chat. I said, I personally don't think there is necessarily a wrong answer. But for me, I would go with Kenshiro. At least until Benavidez defeats his title successfully. However, if Kenshiro loses tonight, well, and then look at this dude said, he won't lose. Watch this. You were saying? Man told me he won't lose. What was that? Excuse me, say what? Come again, say what? You gotta be careful, bro. This is boxing, bro. This is boxing. How you gonna tell me somebody won't lose? And Kenshiro Teraji's not undefeated, right? He did redeem his one loss. He redeemed his one loss, but he's not undefeated, bro. This is boxing, bro. Anything can happen, bro. Stop being a groupie, man. But I was saying, got him. I thought it was a good fight, though. I scored it 114, 113 in favor of Sandoval. But if someone had it for Teraji, I'm not mad. That's a close fight. I had it 7 rounds to 5 in favor of Sandoval, 114, 113. You know what I'm saying? With the knockdown in the 5th. But I'm glad Teraji been skating by with a bunch of Mick. He said, I'm glad Teraji been skating by with a bunch of. Hold on, bro. My boy preacher right now, man. Shout out to my brother Oscar, man. He said, I'm glad Teraji been. Oh, let me read it again. Okay, hold on. He said, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Teraji been skating by with a bunch of big calls,
Yeah.
stoppages,
Yeah.
and close cards.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But I always hate when I asked why his little ass was on the list. Hey, talk to him. That's a fact. Because people don't really watch boxing. Shout out to Ty. You're right. People said you was hating. Like, it's not hating, but you got to understand sometimes, like, these smaller weights, and I'm like I said, I'm saying this as respectfully as possible. I'm just telling the truth. I'm not saying it like to knock them. But a lot of times they get more title shots than the average bear. Like Daigo Higa, 3 title shots back to back to back, and he dropped all of them. He lost 1 and he had 2 draws. Who the heck is getting 3 title shots consecutively like that? So if he wins a title, it's like, yeah, but we got to tell the truth. Well, he won the title. He didn't win a title, but if he would have, he had 3 chances to do so. You don't really get 3 chances like that, let alone back to back to back. Who gets 3 title shots consecutively? He just happened to fumble, but if he would have got it, then people would say, oh yeah, he's a title holder. Well, yeah, well, I'm pretty sure if Caleb Plant had 3 consecutive title shots, he would probably have more belts than he does too. You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that, no disrespect, I don't even like Ryan Garcia. He's a terrible example to use, but I'm sure if Ryan Garcia got 3 title shots back to back to back, he would probably be a title holder too. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta factor these things in. Sometimes when you're in the smaller weights, the pool has less depth and it has less eyeballs, so you can get away with more stuff and more things can happen and go under the radar. People talk about Tank bringing people up. That's rightfully so. That's cool if you want to talk about Tank bringing up a guy like Leo Santa Cruz. You want to talk about Tank bringing up a guy like Lamont Roach. But those guys are champions. You want to talk about him bringing up a guy like Hector Garcia. That's a champion. Nick Ball is at 126. His last 2 fights, I mean, his next fight is going to be bringing up Sam Goodman. And his fight before that was bringing up a 38-year-old, 5-loss TJ Doheny, who was just stopped at the lower weight division the fight before. No one says anything though. So like, you got to recognize when things happen in boxing, and sometimes it's more of a testament to your lack of knowledge in boxing than it is really a travesty in boxing. A lot of times these things happen. Not saying it's right, but don't make it seem like it's unheard of just because you finally followed it or it happened to a guy that you follow. You don't really follow the sport like that. With all due respect, Teraji on the list, get the He said Teraji on the list. Now we gonna get you up out of here. He said, get the fuck out of here. Hey, yo, nah, you wrong, Tech. You wrong, Tech. But yeah, so he just, like, sometimes the smaller weights, they are beneficiaries of less eyeballs, more title opportunities. And like I said, you know, Terrence Crawford is going up from 154 to 168. That's 14 pounds. Really, if you want to talk about from 147 to 168, it's really 3 weight divisions. You know, you could really say it's 21 pounds, right? If you go up from 21 pounds, which is 3 divisions, if you go from 105 and add 21 pounds to that, you know how many divisions you are? Bitch, you from 105 add 21 pounds, you're at featherweight. That means that from minimum weight, so Terrence Crawford with 21 pounds from 147 to 168 is 3 divisions, right? 154, 160, 168. You add 21 pounds to minimum weight where Oscar Collazo's at. You went from minimum weight, because that's all the way to featherweight, right? You go from minimum weight. You go from what's it? Super 105 to 108, which is what's that? Junior flyweight to 112 flyweight to junior bantamweight 115 to bantamweight 118 to super bantamweight 122 to featherweight 126. So 21 pounds for Terrence Crawford and Canelo is 3 weight divisions. 21 pounds from Oscar Collazo to Nick Ball is 7 weight divisions. So you got to factor these things in when we're talking about pound for pound lists and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? It's not a knock. It's just the truth, you know? And of course, Terrence Crawford's really going 14 pounds because he is a champion at 154. But I'll just use that as an example. 21 pounds is not the same. But yeah, chat, man, appreciate y'all rocking for real, man. Don't forget to smack the like button for real. Really means a lot, man. That was a good card though, man. You know, one thing about I will say this. The cards in Japan are usually good, man. This one did not disappoint. Yeah. This one did not disappoint, man. I enjoyed it, man. Shout out to Kenshiro Teraji. He put up a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Dropped him in the 5th round, I believe. Shout out to Ricardo Sandoval. Definitely pulled off the upset. So if anybody put money on him, congratulations. Who else? Shout out to Daigo Higa. Fought to another draw for another title shot. 3 to be exact, consecutively against Antonio Vargas. Shout out to both of them. Everybody came out healthy, so that's good so far. And then Takema versus was it Rojas? Shout out to them. Shout out to them, man. Yep. Good little fights, man. But yeah, I'm about to go get me some food, chat. Your boy is hungry. Takami, excuse me. Takami versus Eric Rosa. Gotta give me some food. Sorry. So shout out to both of them. Bro, Oscar, I'm just seeing your message, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all were in the Discord. Shout out to y'all, man. My bad, Oscar. I'm just seeing it on Discord. Bro, I saw hey, I saw this before. Ty, I don't know. I think I saw it on Twitter or something. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a skit, man. I thought he was pretending like, I don't know. It just seemed like he was acting when he said, "Don't tell me y'all are messing with each other." I saw that, bro. That's funny. Oh man. Oh, Kendrick hit me up too. My fault. I already hit me up too. My bad, y'all. Sometimes I miss the messages. I'm gonna respond though. But yeah, I'm gonna go get me some food, man. Yeah, it was a very fun event, man. Don't forget to smack that like button and consider becoming a member if you aren't already, man. Shout out to all the members that are. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all rocking. Costs $3 per month to contribute to the channel as a member. Really means a lot, you feel me? But if you can't do it, it's all good too, you know what I'm saying? But what you can do, because it's free, is smack that like button. You know, if you haven't done so already, shame on you. Smack yourself first and then smack that like button. Shout out to those that show some love in the super chats or the graffiti on the chat walls, man. Shout out to Clone for the $5. Shout out to George for the $2. Shout out to Tech Dumb Dad for the renewal of the membership. I appreciate it for 13 months strong. Shout out for Oscar Perez for the $10 of Hello Yellow on a fellow. Shout out to Oscar Perez for the $2. Shout out to Clone for the $5. I don't know why none of them went to the count. I think it glitched or something. So shout out to y'all. We didn't hit the goal, but hey, man, we always hit the goal every day that we get to wake up and breathe, and we thank God for that goal, man. So thank y'all for contributing, for the extra love. The top fans this one is number 1, Oscar Perez, number 2, Clone, and number 3, Ty Morissette, man. Ty ain't gonna eat no IHOP. So number 1 was Oscar, number 2 was Clone, number 3 was Ty, man. Appreciate y'all for real, man. Top supporters of the stream today, man. Top fans, you know what I'm talking about? And yeah, man, appreciate all the love in the super chat. I will be back on, what's today? Wednesday. I'll be back on. I should be back on tomorrow, Thursday. Good Lord willing, for the night show. Of course, we drop videos throughout the day, so please have your notification bell on as well, so you get notified when I drop another YouTube video banger. You know what I do, so hit that subscribe button, smack that bell as well. And yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. He said, Ty said it started out with the dad wilding out randomly to the point they brought him and the uncle on regularly. Okay, but I gotta watch what you just saying. I don't know. I just recognize the people. I didn't watch it yet from the link that you just sent. So I'm gonna check it out. But I did see a clip with them. He was like, "Oh, he just got a judge." He said, "Oh, he got something to tell you." He was like, "Oh, don't tell me that y'all y'all gay." That joke crazy, man. But yeah, man, y'all be easy. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to smack that like button. But most importantly, remember, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.